trips right, 2 over to the left. They're going to hand it to
gone.
Woods. Woods got a big
He
run.
gone.
He cuts back to the
Get
30,
there.
25, 20,
Money.
15, 10, 5.
Think of all that time. Every sprint in the summer. Every wait in the winter. All those hours no one else saw. Think of every sacrifice. Early mornings on the levee. Late nights in the film room. Bus rides to playoff games. Every bump in the road. Every moment of ecstasy. Every moment of doubt. Years wondering. Is it all worth it? It's all led to this. It's a 60-minute drive for a 60-minute game. After all the miles we've traveled, we're almost there. After all the hours we've worked, one more can make us legends. After all that time, this is our time.
This is Caleb.
This is Caleb Butler.
This is Ashton Thompson.
This is Johnny Robertson.
This is Chad Dean.
This is Heath Dean.
This is Jerry Gladden.
This is Adam Thompson.
This is Braylon Jeter.
I'm Edward Charo.
This is George Ortega.
This is Conniger Pierce.
This is Richard Brown.
This is Jonathan Caballero.
This is Avante Trujillo.
This is Cameron Santa Cruz.
This is Hayden Dean.
This is Zeke Benton.
This is Josh Lynn.
This is Billy Caperton.
This is TJ Martinez.
This is Mason Caperton.
This is Jacob Ortega.
This is Isaiah Hernandez.
Hey, this is Noah Mendoza.
This is Ovion Taveras.
This is Julius Woods.
This is Gary Frazier.
This is Kevin Garcia.
This is Jorge Ontiveros.
This is Drew Reynolds.
This is Lynn White.
This is Augustine Jr. Carraza.
This is Nick Thompson.
This is
Dean.
This is Ryan Dean.
Randall Montanez.
This is Tyler Almaguer.
This is Antonio Granados.
This is Luis Gonzalez.
This is Felix Gonzalez, aka Gato.
This is Dustin Frank.
This is Paul Navarrete.
This is Blake Lee.
This is Yuli Lozano.
This is Juan, the Mexican Nightmare, Gaetan.
This is Jason Herrera.
This is Bert Fisher.
This is Alexander Nellis Jr.
This is Bob Patterson.
This is Kendall Boyd.
This is Robbie Fairbrush.
This is William Blaine Fairbrush.
This is Josh Jones.
This is Bryce Jenkins.
And this is Jimmy Jones, and we are the Eunice Cardinals.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports here live in Eunice at Cardinal Stadium, and we've got a good one here for you, a rivalry matchup. The Eunice Cardinals hosting the Jal Panthers in the last game of the regular season, the last district game, last regular season game. This weekend, the playoff brackets will be set, and we will move into playoff football. I'm Jimmy Jones alongside my partners tonight. Of course, I got Charlie Fairbrush the Thumb, and we've got Rosendo Caballero. We jumped on early today because they're having senior night. I've got my official little pregame stuff here in a stack, but we asked the radio station if they would turn the broadcast on a little early so that we could show those of you back home our senior night. That way some of you families that are in different places could be a part of the senior festivities here for these Eunice Cardinal seniors. So later, we've got a special little nugget for both Eunice and for Jal, for some of those Eunice and Jal seniors. We were planning something for the Eunice seniors, and then I got to thinking, I'm like, you know what? As much as they're our rival, they're also our partners in a lot of stuff, and so I was like, let's do something a little bit cool for them as well, and so we've put stuff together, and anyway, so we've got that coming up a little later. We started our broadcast a while ago. We're early, so nobody's expecting us to already be online. I had asked Chloe to go over and help my buddy, Mr. Bud Hobbs, get his TV reconnected again to the broadcast so he could watch us from home. And she was headed over there as I was coming in the stadium, and she was calling me to tell me, Dad, I think he thinks I'm a trick-or-treater. He won't answer the door. And so she was outside knocking. I wasn't answering her text because we had already started all of those sound bites and stuff play off my phone, so I wasn't answering her. And then she called, and so when she called, my phone clicked over in, and you could hear it ringing, and it kicked the whole thing off.
Started panicking, pushing buttons we weren't supposed to push.
We'll push all kind of buttons.
But anyway, all of that said, we're here, and they're doing seniors. I'm just going to get quiet, and we'll let the speakers above us talk for themselves.
He will miss spending time with his friends and teammates and making lifelong memories. His advice to young athletes is to enjoy every moment. It really does fly by. Number 1, Dyson Lord.
Dyson Lord down there with the fan.
Number 5, Grayson Meek. Grayson Meek is the son of Kendall and Amy Meek. His favorite memory is being a part of the last-second ESPN highlight touchdown against Nimi. He plans to attend Texas Tech University after graduation. He will miss celebrating in the locker room after a big win. His advice to upcoming athletes is to work hard and have fun doing it. Number 5, Grayson Meek.
Grayson Meek.
Number 6, Luis Zamora. Luis Zamora is the son of Alfonso and Jeanette Zamora. His most memorable moment was getting back on the field for the first time since gridiron. He plans to continue his education at NMJC after high school and playing baseball before transferring to finish out his degree. He will miss the adrenaline in the tunnel and playing home games with his teammates. His advice to young athletes is to be humble and coachable. Number 6, Luis Zamora.
Luis Zamora.
Number 42, Sean Ruiz. Sean Ruiz is the son of Gustavo and Denise Castaneda. His His most memorable moment was getting in for a couple of plays in varsity games as a JV Warrior. He plans to join the United States Marine Corps, complete 20 years of service, and retire by the age of 38. He will miss the chance to keep getting better at football and the road trips. His advice to young athletes is to go in, try hard, and make the most of every moment because life will kind of speed up and disappear. Try to improve because it's worth it and fun. Number 42, Sean Ruiz.
Sean Ruiz, 42.
Number 54, Tyson Jones. Tyson Jones is the son of Josh and Erica Jones. His most memorable moment was scoring 88 points against Morton this year. He plans to attend an automotive program after high school and then help run the family business at Redbird Garage. He will miss hanging in the locker room before home games and the last night practices. His advice to young athletes is always take the advice of your coaches give you because it helps in the future. Number 54, Tyson Jones.
Tyson Jones. Brought to you by Redbird Garage.
Number 55, Chaco Gonzalez. Chaco Gonzalez is the son of Sylvia Murillo and the brother of Luis and Felix Gonzalez. His favorite moment was winning in the last second against Nimi last year. He plans to work with his brothers in the future. He will miss playing with his teammates and bus rides. His advice to upcoming athletes is do what you're supposed to do and don't lose. Number 55, Chaco Gonzalez.
Chaco Gonzalez. 5-5.
Number 56, Moses Rodriguez. Moses Rodriguez is the son of Domingo and Maria Rodriguez. His most memorable moments have been bus rides back to town after big wins. He plans to attend South Plains College and obtain HVAC certification and then start his own business. He will miss all the bus rides and says to enjoy it while it lasts. Number 56, Moses Rodriguez.
Moses Rodriguez, 5-6.
Number 66, Jeremy Sims. Jeremy Sims is the son of Joe Sims and Kathy Diosdado. His favorite football moments were the 2 years he got to play with his brother, Frosty. He plans to work in the oil field after graduation. He will miss his football family the most because a family you build is once in a lifetime. His advice to upcoming athletes is enjoy the moments while you have them. It goes by faster than you think. Number 66, Jeremy Sims.
Jeremy Sims, 56. Or 66, excuse me.
Number 76, Manny Galvan. Manny Galvan is the son of Alan and Andrea Galvan. His favorite memory is getting his first tackle in a JV game his freshman year. He plans to go to culinary school after graduation and then open a restaurant. He will miss his amazing coaches and teammates who have helped him a lot. His advice to young athletes is to keep working hard and good things will happen. Number 76, Manny Galvan.
Manny Galvan, number 76.
Number 79, Jaron Rascon. Jaron Rascon is the son of Jessica Rascon. His favorite moment was scoring 88 points against Morton this year. He plans to attend college and become a nurse after high school graduation. He will miss being able to participate in sports with his friends. His advice to upcoming athletes is to listen to your coaches and don't throw stuff on the bus. is the son of Jake and Deandra Melanson and the brother to Isaac. His most memorable moment is throwing a touchdown pass to his little brother. He plans to continue playing football in college and earning a master's degree in kinesiology. He will miss sharing the field with all his guys, especially his dad and his brother. His advice to upcoming athletes is to take the moments in and learn from them, because one day you'll be the senior standing here passing down your own advice. Until then, work hard, stay humble, and keep the passion alive. Number 9, Elijah Melanson.
Elijah Melanson, number 9. The spotlight on him tonight, Jimmy.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and start some of our senior stuff here, so we'll go ahead and kick off some of this.
So I'm a senior at Eunice.
And welcome to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports here live at Cardinal Stadium. It should be a good one tonight, as it is rivalry week. It's Halloween, ghosts, and goblins, and we've got a scary one here tonight. It's Eunice in jail. I'm Jimmy Jones, and I'm so pumped for tonight's game. It's Halloween, and boy, do we have some scary characters here tonight. In the 1960s and 70s, there was a series known as the Addams Family. In that series, there was a scary hand that crawled around and did some strange stuff. They called that hand the Thing. Well, we've got our own thing here. It operates the camera. It's definitely a scary one. There's no telling where he might stick that thing. He might stick it right in your eye. He's none other than the one, the only Charlie Fairbrush, a.k.a. The Thumb. Welcome, Charlie.
Welcome, everybody. Ready for some Friday Night Lights. And it's a nice night for football. Nice and cool.
Man, it is a cool one, and it's Halloween, and it's senior night. And, of course, we've got another scary character with us tonight. They've made movies about this guy. I don't know if any of you have watched that movie Split. The crazy bald killer with multiple personalities. Well, he's here with us. He's been Slim Shady. He's been Rosie. He's been Rosetta Stone. Sometimes he's even a famous wrestler, Ric Flair. Most of the time, we call him Rosendo Caballero. Welcome, Rosendo.
What's going on, Mr. Jones? Mr. Jones, ready for some football, boys?
Ready for football, and together we are the Three Stooges. Tonight is the final regular season game of the season. It seems like the season just started a few weeks ago, and now here we are at the end of another football season. This weekend, the brackets will be set, the playoffs will begin, and tonight's game could have significant impacts on the playoffs. Last night, there was a huge, a huge game. You could call it an upset in 2A football. Number 2 Santa Rosa fell to number 4 Legacy. I'll be honest with you, I really think that kind of muddies the water. It kind of could hurt the Cardinals, just my opinion. It's definitely a strange situation. I've been playing with the points and the numbers off and on today. It's strange. These two teams have had very different seasons. Talking about Eunice and Jal, for the Panthers, they are 3-6 on the year with wins over Hobbs JV, Van Horn, Texas, and a good win over Tularosa. They lost to Dexter, Santa Rosa, Las Cruces JV, Texaco, Centennial JV, and Las Cruces, and Loving. They are averaging 17 points a game while they're giving up about 40 a game. For Eunice, they enter 6-2 with their losses coming to number 1 ranked undefeated defending 3A state champ St. Mike's of Santa Fe, and a 1-score loss to the number 1 ranked team in 2A football, the multiple time defending state champs Texaco. A game where, once again, the Cards led most of the game and then fell late. The Cards have wins over Ruidoso, Estancia, New Mexico Military Institute, Morton, Texas, Loving, and Tularosa. The Cards are averaging over 50 points per game, including games of 60 and 88 this season. They have one of the highest scoring offenses in the state in any class, and on the defensive side of the football, they give up about 30 points per game, and they enter tonight as the number 2 ranked team in the state of New Mexico. Despite the extreme differences, there are some similarities between the two. First, these two teams have running backs that resemble each other statistically. For Jal, number 1, Zayden Lujan is averaging just under 100 yards per game. In fact, I believe he had like 150 in his last game. The senior isn't very big, but he plays with the heart and passion of a Panther. He is the go-to player for the Panthers. For Eunice, they have a running back with heart and passion too. Number 5, Grayson Meek, a senior, has burst onto the scene this year and become the offense and defense. Like Lujan, he's averaging right at 100 yards per game rushing. He's also not a very big kid, but what he lacks in size, he makes up in pure grit. Tough, and he plays the game the right way. Keep your eyes on Lujan for Jal and Meek for Eunice. On the defensive side of the ball, these two teams have similarities as well. Eunice's Tyson Jones is a bowling ball looking to strike. Number 54 is the middle linebacker. He's like the fridge on offense when he gets in. He doesn't say much verbally, but he definitely does some talking with his pads. This young man will flat out hit you. The senior is averaging 10 tackles per game. He's involved in just about every play on defense. He's all over the field, and he will punch that ball into the end zone as the fullback when the fridge is needed. For Jal, number 88, senior David Gayton, is a bull in a china shop. Tough, has a nose for the ball, also in the mix on just about every play. He averages over 10 tackles per game, offensively and defensively. If you want to find the ball, look for 88 from Jal. Guaranteed he'll be somewhere in the action. Keep your eyes on my cousin, number 88, Gayton for Jal, and my other cousin, number 54, Jones for Eunice. Gayton and Jones, just like my household.
That's going to be a battle.
Middle linebackers who get it done wherever their team needs them. They're up for the challenge. Some major differences in styles. Look for the Cardinals to throw the ball most of the time. Just like their mascot, the Cardinals like to set sail and put the ball in the air. The Cards' air raid offense puts up huge numbers, and most of it through the air. Jal, they run the spread offense, but they seem to prefer to run it most of the time, only averaging around 30 passing yards per game, while Eunice averages nearly 300 passing yards per game. Jal averages about 250 yards rushing per game, and like their mascot, the Panthers prefer to keep close to the ground, pouncing on the defense with the run from that spread offense, similar to Texaco. Eunice averages 500 total yards a game, while Jal averages about 250 per contest. Jal's offense is led by senior quarterback Daniel Ornelas. Ornelas is a 6'1", 200-pound big old boy. He leads the team with 10 running touchdowns on the year while throwing for 1 through the air. He prefers to run it and uses that big frame to punch forward through his opponents. For Eunice, it's just the opposite. They prefer to throw the ball, and they have the perfect leader to do that. The Cards are led by one of the most prolific passing quarterbacks this state has ever seen. Witness greatness as Elijah Melanson drops back to throw the ball. The 6'1" senior continues to climb his way up the record books. This kid will graduate as one of the greatest passers in New Mexico high school football history. Big school, small school, it doesn't matter. This kid's numbers will be ranked with the greatest of all time. He's currently the number 2 touchdown passing quarterback in New Mexico high school football history with 141 touchdowns in his career. He needs 25 more to become the greatest touchdown passer this state has ever seen on a high school football field. And keep in mind, he's done it with 2 bye weeks this year. That means he's played less games than most quarterbacks in the state. When you look at the list of players who's ahead of him, you see names like Eunice's own beloved Mason Caperton, Hobbs legend and former Miami Dolphin Gavin Hardison, Artesia legend, Oklahoma Sooners standout and former Pittsburgh Steeler Landry Jones. The list is long, and it is great with history. Elijah Melanson currently sits ahead of all of these. Only Hatch Valley's Brett Henson sits above Melanson, and keep in mind, Henson sits in the top 5 in the entire country. That means the history of football anywhere in this entire country, Henson is listed as one of the greatest quarterbacks ever. Melanson is clawing right behind him, climbing up that list, getting real close to being mentioned in that national record books. Melanson has also passed Eunice Legend and my buddy, another great one, another one related to me through marriage. He's my daughter Jada's brother-in-law, and he's married to my cousin Lex. Mason Caperton is arguably the greatest quarterback in Eunice history. Melanson passed him last week and is now the number 5 all-time New Mexico high school football passer, 9,912 total yards. Tonight he just needs 30 yards to move into the number 4 spot, and he needs 292 yards to move into the number 3 spot. He is 700 yards away from the number 2 spot in New Mexico high school football passing history. Each time he throws the ball, you're witnessing history. For Eunice, you'll also see names like freshman Lucas Lopez. The youngster can score anytime he touches the ball, and he's only a freshman. Dyson Lord averages over 100 yards receiving per game and is second in TDs for the season with 8. Zeke Garcia catches for around 60 yards per game. Another youngster, only a sophomore. Jesse Ornelas, Hasiel Gotia, Don Baeza, all youngsters and all expecting to have big nights. On defense, of course, Grayson Meek leads the team in tackles, but there are several averaging right around 10, including Hasiel, Jesse, Tyson Jones. Bursting onto the scene in the last few weeks is another youngster, Giancarlo Marquez, a.k.a. GC. GC has come out of nowhere and seems to be every quarterback's worst nightmare. Look to hear his name here tonight. The Cards are led by Greg Jackson. He's 57-17 as the Eunice coach, and we are about to have the national anthem. All right, time to play ball. For the Cards, they're coached by Greg Jackson. He's 57-17 as the Eunice head coach. For JAL, the Panthers are coached by Brent Satterwhite. In his second season, he's 10-10 in charge of the Panthers. This game is super important for Eunice. This is the final game before the playoff brackets are released. I will tell you, I've been playing with those playoff numbers and the criteria all day. It's an absolute mess. The rules say you can't be ranked ahead of a team that finishes ahead of you in district. So we can't be ranked ahead of Texaco. But Santa Rosa lost last night. If you look at their numbers, because they lost last week too, they're in third in their district. So there's two teams in that district that have to be ranked ahead of Santa Rosa. So the NMAA is going to have a big decision. Do they move all three of those teams ahead of Eunice? Because there are Legacy's numbers put them ahead of Eunice, and Santa Rosa's, if you figure the criteria, would be ahead of Eunice. However, Ratone's not. Do you move all three of those teams ahead of Eunice, or do you jump Eunice in front of them?
That's their problem, huh?
I think Eunice will likely end up in the 3 spot, but who knows? I'll finish my stuff a little later. We're going to go ahead and kick off. Eunice in the red, white helmets. JAL in the white, yellow helmets, and here we go. There's the kickoff. Taken back about the 10-yard line. I can't see because I'm blind.
That's number 3.
Number 3 has got the ball. That is Davion Navarrete, and the Cardinals swarm in and take him down about the 22-yard line, where JAL will take over 1st and 10.
I think the key to victory, Mr. Jones, is play our football and be aggressive all the time.
Yeah, you know, on paper, this should be a Cardinal victory in big numbers. However, anytime it's Eunice and JAL, you can expect
a fight.
Yes, for sure. Shout out to Ben, Nina, Adam Thompson, watching from Panama City Beach, Florida. We appreciate you. Appreciate you listening. Shout out to Renee Cervantes. He said his 8th grade son, Jaden, is number 35, and they moved him up. He's expected to get some playing time here today. So here we go. Also, I got some information earlier that Ben Oliveira's nickname is the Firecracker. So we may, if you hear us yelling Firecracker, you'll know. So here we go. The first snap, they're going to hand it right up the middle. I believe that's Lujan. He's going to take it. He's swarmed by the Cardinals. He does pick up a couple of yards. And so Lujan picks up a couple. I've got a clip that I'm going to play in a little bit when we have a lull, a timeout, a something of the JAL seniors that Coach Emmy Lujan helped me gather some JAL seniors and some little statements from them that we'll play. Shout out to my daughter Chloe. She's been working diligently to clip all these things together. So here comes JAL back to the line of scrimmage. Looking out there, it's Daniel Ornales in the shotgun position. He's ready for the snap. He's got trips to his left, one to his right. He's going to run a little option pitch this side. They've got a little room. They're going to push forward, and they're going to pick up about 6 yards. Going to be close to a first down.
That was number 88, Mr. Jones.
88, that is Gaetan. Another one of those cousins of mine. I'm just related to everybody. Ben Oliveras, the firecracker, comes up and makes that tackle. We just talked about the firecracker.
Yes.
And so it's 3rd and 1. Ball spotted about the 33-yard line. JAL in the shotgun position. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. They're going to hand it to Gaetan right up the middle, and he's got a big hole. He's still on his feet, but the ball came out. They fumbled the ball, and I think Eunice is on it.
And is recovered by Eunice by number 6.
Number 6 is Giancarlo, right?
Number 6 for Eunice Cardinals is
it's Luis Zamora. Luis Zamora grabs that one off the turf, and the Cardinals will take over in their, or deep in JAL territory, not deep. They're at about the 47 is where they ended up spotting it.
That's deep for the Cardinals.
Yeah, he dropped it back there inside the 40, and it bounced up here where we ended up on it. So here we go. Melanson, the young man climbing the record books. 2 receivers right, 2 to his left. I got to get my little record sheets out here so I can keep up with these. They're going to throw it down the field.
Lord coming back and getting it.
Catch. Pushing down the field, trying to break free is Lord. He's calling people with him, and he's all the way down in the 15. Lord with a heck of a catch.
Man, they jumped on his back and just shook him off.
The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. As he pulled it away, and look at that whatever that was. Did y'all see that?
Wasn't it? I was going to say a drone. Wasn't it a drone?
Man, a huge falling star or something right there.
Aliens.
That was
Meek
crazy.
gets the ball here.
Meek going to push it up the middle. Flags flying. Probably going to be a hold. And trying to look there. I'm going to say that was about a 40-yard pass. I'm trying to keep up with his numbers. He needed 88. So that makes him need 48 more yards, approximately. That's not official, but he's going to need about 48 more yards, Melanson is, to get to that 10,000 mark. So I'm going to try to keep up with that so we can tell everybody at home when he breaks 10,000. Only 3 quarterbacks in New Mexico high school football history have ever thrown for more than 10,000 yards. And Melanson is around 48 yards away.
Well, they just gave him some more yards as they push us back here about 10 yards.
Now
so
first and 20.
Yeah, we can make it up here.
First and 20, ball spotted about the 21. Melanson in the backfield by himself.
A little jump off sides, right?
And he's going to get the Panthers to jump off
Get
sides.
half of it back.
And they'll slide it back the other way. Notes, I was going to talk about the points and the criteria and how that works, just so some of you understand. Like I said, it's going to be interesting to see. The NMA is going to have a decision to make because it doesn't really tell you exactly what you're supposed to do when you have this log jam that you have.
Just
so Melanson takes the snap, looking down the field, throws it to Lord. Lord's got it. He's pushing through the middle, still on his feet. He's down to about the 5-yard line, and the Cardinals will have it second and about 4 from the 5, so they could actually get a first down inside the 1 as Lord picks up, what do you say there, about 10?
Yeah,
about.
So a 10-yard pass. And that makes it down to 38. They need about 38 yards to go. And I just saw Melanson. That is Isaac Melanson that just ran onto the field. He's out there on that right side. Melanson in the shotgun. That's Elijah Melanson. He takes the snap. He's rolling to his right. Oh, they snap it directly and turn in the corner trying to get
through. I see a flag on the field as well.
And I did see a flag. That was a Don Baeza, wasn't it? Or was that Melanson?
Melanson took it.
Melanson gets the end zone.
I think it's holding.
I did see a flag that flew out over there, so we'll see what they do here. And there goes the fireworks.
We'll get some extra fireworks.
Did you guys see that?
I didn't get to see. I'd seen the part red of it.
Man, there was a like a piece of space debris or something. It didn't look like a meteor. It was huge. It went across the sky back to the northeast. It was wild looking.
We're going to see some aliens come walking up.
It looked like a fast-moving, huge comet. It was nuts. That's what completely threw me off. I was like, what in the world is that? Looked like Russia was attacking.
Don't say that on radio, bro. You're going to make people panic.
So
it'll be like that.
Second and 10. Melanson in the backfield. He's got the pistol back behind him. He hands it to Meek. Meek heads to the right side.
Untouched.
And Meek strolls into the end zone for a 13-yard touchdown run.
Getting it started, boys. Meek again here.
Get it started.
So Meek with the 13-yard touchdown run for Meek. And the Cardinals take the early lead. They've been doing some kicking here the last couple of weeks. And I tell you, I'll probably jinx him. But number 30, another one of my cousins, Leonardo Martinez, heads back to kick. I think half the team's my cousin. There's the snap. Oh, it's a tough one. He does get it up, though.
Wow.
And let's see if it goes through. It did. It went through. Man, what a grab, whoever the holder was, to get that down. I think it was Lord. And then Leonardo Martinez punches it through. And so Martinez with the extra point, and the Cardinals lead with 9:03 left in the first. Your score, Eunice 7, Jal 0. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Well, the cheerleaders are nicely dressed tonight.
You got those sponsors?
Yes, sir. Give a shout out to our sponsors: Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Outlaw Grill, Guns Up Services, Thomas Welding, Eunice Wrecker, Redbird Garage, Cardinal Hardware, Debbie's Country Kitchen, the City of Eunice, Badger Hydrovac, and Eunice Health Clinic. Our proud sponsor for today's district game.
Yes, we appreciate everybody back home listening. It's Halloween. A lot of folks out doing some cool things, so we appreciate you. Eunice getting ready to kick off. Perry Kemple says he's rooting for the Cardinals from the state of Washington. Go Cards. And here goes the Cardinals back out there to kick again. Here is a kick right down into the middle, taking about the 20-yard line. Trying to push it up through the middle. The Cardinals flock in there, and they're going to pull him down.
That was number 5, the ball carrier for Jal.
Yes, sir. So the Cardinals with the lead, and they lead here early. Patrick Sims asking me what I'm smoking. I don't have any idea. 8:52 to go here in the first quarter.
I can tell you.
The Cardinals defense now heads back out onto the field, and here comes the Jow offense. Looks like they got a pretty good line as far as the size, looking at them from here. Got some big old boys. And Ornelas, the quarterback, he's a big old boy.
He's probably the biggest boy on the field.
Yep. So he's in the shotgun. He takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to late 88. That's Gaetan around the left side. Gaetan's going to push forward, and my cousin may have got 10. May have got a first down
that boy,
there.
He's a strong runner, boss.
Yep, he is. He is
falls
a hoss
forward when he
for
gets
sure.
hit, man.
Was trying to look in there.
Wiped out our
I think that's the biggest Gaetan I've ever seen.
Yeah, well, maybe, I don't know. The Nightmare Gaetan back in the day.
Now, he was pretty big, too.
He was a pretty big old boy.
I think he's going to have to hand the torch off to this guy.
The booth next door is asking me if I will let Billy know when he reaches 10,000. I'm sure going to try. I just don't know that my numbers are official, but they're going to pull him down as coming through the middle. Was that Lord?
That was Zero who got him down. That's Hasiel Gotia.
Oh, Hasiel. Golly, my glasses are all messed
You
up.
got sunglasses.
You wear your sunglasses at night, huh?
Yes, I may for sure. And so Hasi with the tackle. They do pick up a few yards, though. It's going to be 3rd down and maybe 2.
A long 2, sir, but it's 2.
And the ball spotted just inside the 45, about the 44. They're going to get up under center. So here they go, right up under. They're going to pitch it over to this side. They've got a bunch of blockers. They're trying to bring him down.
He was brought down by Meeks.
He might have got it.
So Zayden Lujan gets taken down by Meek, but I think it's going to be a first down.
I believe you're right. It depends where they spotted at.
And they are going to mark it a first. So Lujan with the first down.
And Giles what? First down.
That's a Jow Panther. First down. So 7:55 to go here in the first quarter. Eunice leads 7-0. The Jow Panther offense back out here on the field. So lining up in the shotgun this time. You'll have Ornelas back in the shotgun. 2 to the right, 2 over here, or 2 to both sides. Trying to see who that is beside him. It's
Gaetan.
88, that's Gaetan, and they're going to hand it to Gaetan.
Oh, man,
he's got a big gap. He pushes forward, and saving the touchdown was Lord. Gaetan with a big pickup there. And, man, he had a hole there that I could have drove one of Guns Up Services or Parker Energy trucks through. In fact, probably could have drove a Guns Up and a Parker Energy truck through as he went pushing forward.
Without a joke, wasn't it?
Yes. So the Panthers with a big first down. And they are now at the 37-yard line. 1st and 10. Ornelas in the shotgun. 2 to the right. 2 to the left. Only 1 to the right this time. He's got running backs on both sides of him.
Hands it over to
Gaetan.
Gaetan.
Hand it to Gaetan. The Cardinals
he was
come
wrapped
swarming
up by
in.
54 in the backfield.
Big 5'4". Tyson Jones, my other cousin, grabs my other cousin Gaetan by the ankles and drags him down with a swarm of Cardinals coming in there.
Family feud there, huh?
I'm telling you. That's not good. That's like some Arkansas love right there.
You might be from Arkansas, aren't you?
When you got cousins all tangled up out there, it's an entanglement.
There you go.
6:40 to go here in the first.
I want to let that alone.
2nd and 9.
Leave it alone.
2 to the right, 1 to the left. Ornelas in the shotgun. Waiting on the snap. He takes the snap. He hands it to Gaetan, and here comes Jones in there again. Got a hold of an angle, and the rest of them plowed through. And there was a swarm of Cardinals that came through that time. I see number 2 in there. That's Jesse Ornelas. Looking to see who else got up off the bottom of that pile.
I think the whole team was in there.
There was a bunch for sure. That's 81 was one of them. That's Kyle Hacker. He was down in the bottom of that pile.
Hacker getting it done.
6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Cardinals lead 7-0. Jow with the ball. 3rd down and about 8. Ball spotted at the 35-yard line. Ornelas takes the snap, fakes the handoff, heads over to this side. He's going to throw it down the field. He's got a man who makes the catch. The Cardinals' whole team was up trying to take the run.
That was number 5 who made the catch.
Over the top. Number 5 is Faulkner, I believe. Evan Faulkner, as he got behind us and burned us.
We'll just call him Evan.
They do drag him down about the 5-yard line where it's going to be 1st and goal, and some Cardinal
A little
confusion there, right?
Some Cardinal fans screaming and hollering some choice things out onto the field. They're going to hand it right up the middle. Lujan trying to get through, and he gets drugged down from behind, trying to see who that is that gets
number
up the bottom.
13, that's your boy.
Is that Giancarlo?
I believe you're right.
And the Giancarlo down there dragging folks down. That's Giancarlo Marquez. GC, are you with me?
GC,
and he is.
there you go. I was trying to remember his name.
Shout out to Omar and Lizette, parents of GC. GC's burst onto the scene the last few weeks.
Yes, he has.
He went from a guy that didn't hardly get any playing time to all of a sudden they gave him some playing time.
It doesn't
Reminds
come
me
off
of
the field.
Ovi,
Yeah, it doesn't come off the field.
Once he got some playing time, he's like, I'm not going back over to the side.
I know what to do here.
Ornelas under center.
Back to Lujan.
Pitches over to Lujan. Lujan trying to push forward. The Cardinals trying to push him backwards, and they do. And he's going to pick up maybe one on the forward progress. And a lot of folks piled up in that pile there as well. I see Hacker getting up off the bottom. I believe Zero, Hasiel Gotia down in the bottom of that pile as well. And I'm sure I'm missing people because
just too many to mention, boss.
4:30 to go here in the first quarter.
Third and goal again. Third and goal for 3 yards.
Third and goal from about the 3. Jow runs the play in. They're letting them all know. I see Lujan headed over to the left side, so he's not in the backfield. It's Ornelas by himself.
It's quarterback keeper.
Gaetan slightly over to the right side. Look for him. Usually where he's at, that's where the ball goes. He is to the left side, and he plows in. And Ornelas is going to push it in from 3 yards. And touchdown for the Panthers here. It is now 7-6.
Man, that was a tough series for the defense. He did the best he could, man, but they just kept running the ball down our throat. And unfortunately scored, Charlie.
Doggone it. Shout out to my man Freddie Salgado, who's tuning in. He said he's switching back and forth between Hobbs and Eunice.
They're not near as exciting and fun as us.
Of course not.
No, just kidding. Lujan puts the snap down. The kick is up. And I believe it is good. I couldn't tell who put that through.
It's number 45.
Number 45.
Abraham
Vasquez. So Vasquez puts it through and ties this game up. It's 7-7, and the Jow faithful come alive over there with 4:03 remaining in the first quarter. Your score, Eunice 7, Jow 7. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Shout out to these sponsors right quick. Eunice Health Clinic, Badger Hydrovac, City of Eunice, Debbie's Country Kitchen, Cardinal Hardware, Redbird Garage, Eunice Wrecker, Thomas Welding, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Outlaw Grill, and Guns Up Services.
All right. Got people asking about the numbers. I think Melanson needs 35 yards, and that's my estimate. I'm no official statistician, if that's how you say it. I usually look at the numbers that are uploaded into Max Preps after trying to keep them here on a sheet. I show him to be 35 yards away from 10,000 passing yards in his
35,
career.
ladies and gentlemen, 35.
And only 3 quarterbacks in New Mexico high school football history, and none ever from Eunice, have broke that 10,000 barrier.
So we're privileged right now, boys.
It is history for sure. So 4 minutes and 3 seconds to go in the first. It's 7-7. Jow getting ready to kick off. The Cardinals ready to return. Here comes the kick. They're going to pooch it right into the middle, and we grab it through the middle and push forward.
He was
trying to see who that is. That's 2-2, right?
Yeah.
2-2 is Juan Luis Alvarez, and he did what I've always wondered why we didn't do more of.
He probably went back and listened to the game last day.
He grabbed it and took off up the middle. When I was a kid in Arkansas, we used to have a hands team that we would put up, and we had a young man that was on my team that used to win the 100 and the state track meet and stuff. We put him up in the front, and I remember a team kicked it right to him. He caught it and took off up the middle and was gone.
A blink of an eye, right?
And so that reminded me of that. Johnson needs about 35 yards to jump into the 10,000 club. Only 3 quarterbacks in New Mexico high school football history have ever done so.
He gave us an extra 3 yards there. Did you see that?
4 minutes to go here, and they've moved the ball to about the 43-yard line. Trips to the left, one to the right. Melanson in the backfield, takes the snap, rolls to his left, looking down the field, trying to find somebody. He's just going to tuck it, and now he goes out of bounds.
Get off him.
And they drag him out. Ornelas tackling Melanson, so that's the quarterback versus quarterback crime right there. As Melanson going to lose about 2. He was rolling left the whole way and eventually just tucked it and went out of bounds.
Looks like 3 now. They moved it back another yard.
Oh, yeah, they did.
They did. They don't know what they're doing out there.
So a 3-yard loss here. Shout out to Leanne Reeves. Melanson in the backfield, takes the snap. He's going to hand it to Meek. Meek heads over to the left side, tucks through the middle, pushes forward. He's going to pick up about 5 all the way over the 40. So we'll call it the 40 and a half, maybe the 41 by the time they did that left-footed spot right there.
They did this. Never mind. I'm not going to say that.
3:30 to go here on a click and talk. A click and talk, a ticking clock. Yeah, there you go, one of those.
A tickety-tock.
3rd down and 8. Melanson takes the snap, looking down the field.
Going deep.
Throws it across the middle. He's got a man. That's number
Garcia.
14, Garcia. And he's going to pick up, let's see, from the 45. He's down to about the 27. So we'll say, what's that about? My math is not very good. 45 to 27. That's about 18 yards. They're going to throw it over here to the left side. Lucas Lopez. And let's see where they spot him. I think he's going to get 1. Let's see, it depends on the spot. They gave him 2.
18 plus 1, right?
Yeah, so 18 yards and now 1 yard. And so that's 19. So 35 minus 19. Man, my math teacher, I hope you're not listening to me out
16.
there. So 16 and 9, that's 6. So he's 16 yards is what Charlie's saying, and that's right. Meek now tucks it, goes to the left side. Melanson needs 16 yards.
So he can throw it to the end zone from there. We'll have more than enough.
So I'm going to tell the staff over next door, they're asking me, so 16 yards. So Melanson back in the backfield, takes the snap, hands it to Meek right up the middle. Meek pushing forward, trying to get that first down. He's going to be close.
He got it. Let's see where they put that right foot or left foot.
Defends on the stop, or the spot. Man, my teammate.
What did you eat, man? You're seeing things, can't speak, can't see.
I was out at the little trick-or-treat thing on Main Street a while ago.
They spiked your candy.
I think they spiked my candy.
Well, you got candy in your braces.
You did a brownie, did you?
No, I didn't mess with none of those.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, right.
The ball spotted about the 17-yard line. Melanson with the ball. A throw into the end zone would give him the yardage that he needs. He heads to the right. He's running. He's going to duck his shoulder and plow forward,
Just
and he
run
gets
somebody
to the
over,
15-yard line.
That was a good hit on Melanson right there, right?
Yeah.
He was giving it instead of getting it.
For about 1.5 yards.
They're going to spot him just outside the – oh, no, they spot him right at the 15.
I'm like, what?
So he can't get there this series unless they get a penalty or something.
Well, let's get a penalty.
Come on, hold somebody. Hold him. Let's hold him.
I mean, you know, if you gave him that half a yard right there, it'd probably be close. So Melanson in the backfield, looking down the field. He throws it over here to the left side, trying to turn the corner. It's Garcia, and Garcia's in there. And I believe that's going to be, I think he's 1 yard, 1 plus or minus. He's right there. That's a 15-yard touchdown run. And our 15-yard touchdown pass. And so I think he's 1 yard. I think he needs 1 yard according to my numbers.
Roughly.
1 yard.
Trust me, we'll go crazy. We'll let you know. We'll throw Charlie out the window.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring the camera with me.
Yeah, so
I've
got him at 1 yard.
Let's go for 2, right?
For passing from the 10. Well, that wouldn't count as yardage. But so Leonardo back for the kick. I jumped up out of my seat.
Leonardo.
I wanted to give him a half yard there, and he kicks that one up, and it's going to go through.
He gets a thumbs up behind there.
And that is a touchdown for the Cardinals, 14-7. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Shout out to our sponsors right quick. Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Outlaw Grill, Guns Up Services, Thomas Welding, Eunice Wrecker, Redbird Garage, Cardinal Hardware, Debbie's Country Kitchen, City of Eunice, Badger Hydrovac, and Eunice Health Clinic.
So the Cardinals put the score again, a 15-yard touchdown pass. I wanted to call it 16 because half the ball was on this other side.
Yeah.
But once again, my numbers aren't they're not the official numbers,
but they're close enough.
Everybody in the stadium is looking at me because I've got my little pen and paper over
but
here.
If we go a couple of extra, we'll just be sure, right?
Even his parents are looking over here at us, asking us for the numbers, and so we know we're right there.
Well,
so
the next
we're
pass
making history,
play,
brother.
We'll do it, right?
Yeah, one way or the other. If he throws for a yard here in a minute, he would be there. So I show he needs one more, and all I can do is say sorry if that gave it to him right there, because that would have been a touchdown pass that would have given it to him.
But regardless.
It's close. So here comes the kick. It's a little bouncer down the middle. The Cardinals are going to get to it if they picked it up. Not sure who ended up with it.
I believe we did.
The Cardinals
Let me see who came up with it.
They do come off the bottom of the pile. So Leonardo
number 13.
with a heck of a kick. And
That's
then
13. That's your boy.
13, GC. GC, are you with me? Giancarlo Marquez grabs the onside kick. GC, the man.
Let's
and
get this
the
1 yard.
Cardinals offense.
Let's get this 1 yard.
We need 1 yard. 1 yard is all we need. 1 yard.
I can't see you.
Billy's showing that he needs 5. I show him at 1.
Billy crazy.
And so here we go. Where's the brother? Throw it to him. He rolls over to that side. He throws it and tiptoes.
You
got it. And they throw a flag down here, but that should be it. Oh, they call a holding.
You got to be kidding.
They call holding.
Oh, my goodness.
Man, I tell you what.
Crazy.
I may sue the Eunice schools. Look at that little piece of metal that just stabbed in my hand. I was all excited. Let me move this over here so that, that's on the edge of that. What the heck is that?
Just don't lean out that
Man,
window.
that thing's sharp. I just got my hand
Don't put your neck on it.
Can we get some paramedics up here?
I'm gonna sue. I know an attorney or two. Shoot.
Ooh, Rosie.
Y'all
got some good attorneys.
I was watching the game. I didn't see nothing.
So now here we go again.
I'm a
Melanson
witness.
needs 1 yard. He takes the snap, looking down the field. He's got a blitz coming after him. He throws it, and he's got it.
And some.
Pushing forward, and that'll give it to him.
Now we can celebrate.
Melanson breaks the 10,000 mark.
It, boys.
Hey, get a timeout. Get the ball. Get the ball.
And that is, we'll call it a 20-yard pickup.
Yeah!
Give him the ball.
Yep.
Give him the ball.
So Elijah Melanson goes over the 10,000 yard passing mark in his career.
Keep moving.
And so what an accomplishment. They hand it to Meek now. He heads to the right side, and I got to be honest, I'm going to quit trying to keep up with those numbers.
Got
my tongue all twisted as I'm over here trying to keep those. So anyway, he's there. And he now is inside the top 4 all time.
We're going to call a timeout here. We're going to stop the clock here. Holding on Eunice.
Oh, my goodness.
But that was on the next play, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I was fixing to say they're going to take that one away from him.
No, it's official.
All right.
It's in the history books. Too bad he didn't keep the
Well,
ball.
it's unofficially official.
Nah, I think we went above and beyond on the
Yeah,
yardage.
I believe so.
A little extra just to be safe.
So he is there. He has reached the 10,000 mark. And the Cardinals offense back on the
Did he throw a
field.
flag again?
He's got it in his hand, waving that around.
Come on, man.
This flag happy tonight.
I'm not sure they didn't grab him off the main street up there at the trick-or-treating. He was just a kid that was
What's he pointing at?
I don't know.
He's going to pick up the ball.
A shout-out to Matt
Oh, it's
Mata.
going back the other way.
Oh, wow.
Holding the other way?
Matt Mata said he had to tune in for history. Mata's son.
He's recounting it.
A big part of those numbers.
Oh, Green Gloves?
Shout it, yes,
Boy,
absolutely. Shout out to Green
probably
Gloves.
got like 5,000 of them yards.
Randy Gladden. Shout out to Randy Gladden. He's tracking it home as well. And so, and once again, shout out to Erica Jones. She says, man, we got too many cousins out there, and we do. So here goes the Eunice offense on the field.
No comment.
First, and we'll call it 15. Melanson drops straight back, throws
deep.
it down the field. He's got a man, and it's Lord.
On his feet.
Lord on his feet.
Get
pushes
there.
forward, and he's going to stroll into the end zone. And the Eunice Cardinals with a 44-yard touchdown pass. Woo! And the
We're going to get in trouble
Cardinals.
charter than that.
The Cardinals with another touchdown pass. That was
Put
Lord.
it away. Enjoy the game, Daddy.
Setting up to kick it on in.
Who got the that touchdown a while ago that ran it on the side?
It was Meek.
It was That was Meek that
Yes,
they
sir.
threw it to? All right, so I'm going to put that over there. And so here we go. Leo back there to kick again.
Your cousin's kicking it.
Got a cousin back there to kick. They snap it to him. They put it down, and he boots it
Looks
through.
good.
That's a good snap.
Oh,
there.
yeah, another nice one for the cousin. Way to go, Cuz. And the Eunice Cardinals lead 21-7 here with 21 seconds to go in the first quarter. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Shout out to these sponsors: Thomas Welding, Eunice Wrecker, Redbird Garage, Cardinal Hardware, Debbie's Country Kitchen, City of Eunice, Badger Hydrovac, Eunice Health Clinic, Guns Up Services, Outlaw Grill, NMR Pipeline LLC, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, Redbird Gas, and Parker Energy. And we got some kind of monstrosity coming through the gate. What is that?
The Cardinal has landed. Is that what landed? Was flying by a minute ago?
That may have been,
That's what flew by.
That may have been the ship that
That's
thing
it.
was in.
I told y'all the aliens were coming.
Shout out to Javier Mota. He's
Oh, my
listening.
goodness.
He said he should have gave him the game ball, and I agree.
They should coach it and say, timeout, give me the ball. We're okay. We'll get it.
We'll give up a timeout, but we're going to celebrate this a little bit. It's a big deal. I mean, that is amazing.
Jimmy, it is a big deal.
I have watched Henson, who has the most yards, most touchdowns. He was an amazing quarterback. And I've watched a bunch of those guys. I got to see Landry Jones. I got to see Gavin Hardison.
Yeah.
Of course, I watched Mason Caperton.
Another onside kick.
Oh, and there's another onside kick, and the Cardinals get it in as well.
And let me tell you who it is. Let me tell you who it is.
Trying to
24,
see who that
number
is.
24.
2-4 picks that one up. And let's see who 2-4 is.
That's Sebastian Rodriguez.
Sebastian Rodriguez gets that onside kick, and the Cardinals get another onside kick. 15 seconds to go in the first. They lead 21-7.
Eunice ain't playing around. They came out for the jugular.
The
Let's
Cardinal
get this
offense
done.
is out there right beside Melanson. You've got Elijah Melanson, and you've got number 5, Meek, beside him. They're going to take the snap. They pitch it over to
Hasiel Gotia.
Hasi trying to turn the corner. He's going to pick up about 5, maybe 4, depending on the spot. It is 5.
It's crazy how much you can see with these binoculars, how much
Oh,
activity
yeah.
goes on
Oh,
after
yeah.
the whistle's blown.
Well, and it's amazing
amazing.
how little you can see with these eyes I've got that don't work.
But you wanted baby blue
I'm
eyes.
telling you. Hey, that is the end of the first quarter.
It is?
We're not going to break here. I didn't get to do all of my my pregame stuff that I had going. I want to play the JAL seniors stuff that I have here. Give me one moment. We'll get it going. Emmy Lujan helped me with this. I appreciate you. And, of course, thanks Chloe Jones. She's the one that did all the editing. The background sound is not great, but I just wanted to shout out to these JAL seniors as well.
Is even not ready? This is Is even not ready? Number 3.
This is Hector Barrera.
This is Danny Ornelas.
This is Jonathan Lance, number 77.
This is David Gatan, number 88. This is Nikolai Schwarber. This is Big A. I am Steven Sanchez.
This is Daniel Gomez, and I'm 24.
This is Francisco Ramos, number 60.
But you're gonna miss this.
And the Panthers, that's their seniors. And as I was finishing that up, Melanson hangs it to Meek.
Yes, sir, Meek.
And Meek's going to pick up about 20. And I'll try to play those senior clips again when I get a chance. It's hard when you're running through stuff like this. And the Cardinal offense and the way they play, everything's just so fast. You just don't have a lot of breaks in between plays where people are going back to huddles, or even in timeouts or in between quarters. They're standing out there ready to go.
We need a TV timeout, right?
Yes. So Eunice with the ball. They're inside the 30, about the 28-yard line. Melanson in the backfield by himself. Takes the snap, looking down the field. Throws it to the left side. Lucas Lopez takes the ball. Runs to the left side, and he spins. Yeah, it was a bad spot. He's going to pick up about 9.5.
I wonder if he stepped out of bounds there.
Going to make it second, and we'll call it 1. Melanson continues to push those numbers up. He needed 292. Let's see
rushing
here.
yards?
He needed 292 to jump all the way to the up over the number
going
4
to the
spot,
end zone.
and he throws
Wide
it into the
open
end
was
zone,
Lord.
and Lord.
Touchdown, Eunice.
So the Cardinals with a 20-yard touchdown pass.
That arm's on fire, boys.
Yes, it is. 20-yard touchdown pass to Lord. Lord having a heck of a game here, too. He's giving us,
stepping up tonight, right?
And he's taking us away. Yes, sir. Melanson, the senior, to Lord, the senior. Those two have been playing since Pee Wee football, playing catch with the ball. The Cardinals lead now 27-7. 11:10 to go here in the second.
27-7. That sounds beautiful. Say it again.
27-7.
28-7 now.
And your cousin just made it through the field goal.
Leonardo Martinez punches that one through. It's now Eunice 28. Jal 7, you're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Another shout out, sponsors. They're the reason for the season here. Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Outlaw Grill, Guns Up Services, Thomas Welding, Eunice Wrecker, Redbird Garage, Cardinal Hardware, Debbie's Country Kitchen, City of Eunice, Badger Hydrovac, and Eunice Health Clinic.
So the Cardinals with the lead. Elijah Melanson breaking records. And I got a message here. I'm not sure who that's from, but it says Melanson breaking records for Eunice. Never thought you would say that, but we are super proud of Elijah.
Melanson. It must be somebody from Jal.
Yes, sir.
They came from Jal a long time ago.
Yes.
Yeah, the Melanson family on dad's side is from Jal. Mom's side, similar to the Thompsons.
Yes,
you got
you're
moms
absolutely
and dads from different towns, and so anyway, I remember Jake when he first started coaching the little ones down here. He struggled to wear that red shirt for years. He wears it proudly now.
You know, he worked
Here goes
down there
Leo with
Parker.
the kick. He punches that one over the top. It's headed over toward the side. They're going to grab it and run out of bounds. That is number 6 who picks it up. Trying to see who 6 is. I don't have a 6 on my roster. But
nope, it goes 5 to 6.
Yeah.
So Jake worked down there at Parker's, and Penny would get us all shirts. And she got Jake a shirt, and, man, he had a hard time putting that shirt on. But I said, man, I'm going to have that picture posted everywhere.
I think he even has a flag now in his front yard of a Cardinal.
I think so,
he does.
too.
He's made a good transition.
11:04 remaining here in the first half. The Cardinals lead 28-7.
Exactly. Look at them refs talking out there.
Got to give him an extra 5 yards. The White Hats, Danny Colvin out there. I noticed he's out there, and so definitely a better group than we've had some weeks. And so Ornella is going to hand it right up the middle to Gaetan. Coming through was big 8-1. That's Kyle Hacker, who got a hand on him in the backfield, and then a host of Cardinals. Jones in there and several others pile in. I believe Giancarlo GC was in there as well. And Meek finishes them off. 10:40 to go here in the first half. 28-7 is your score. The Cardinals leading here. Once again, reminder, at halftime we will recognize our Eunice Public School Employee Spotlight. Got another good one this week. They'll get a free meal down at Outlaw Grill.
If you remember, give them the card.
I think I've got all my adults cards handed out. It's the players that I don't ever see. Ornella going to take it, heads over to this side, looking to pitch it. He pitches it to
number 3.
Number 3.
And the first one there was number 2 and 21.
And that is Navarrete.
Whacked him out of bounds.
2 and 21 is Jesse Ornelas, and 2-1 is Ben, the firecracker Oliveras.
The brothers have to take care of business.
That was some brother tag team right there. As Ben, the firecracker, comes up and lowers the boom. And we've got a clock stoppage. I'm assuming because he went out of bounds.
Yeah, we just forgetting to stop the clock over there.
9:54 to go. Man, I know probably nobody saw it but me a while ago, but there was a straight. Oh, you did see it?
I didn't see it.
It looked like a spaceship.
I just seen the light. I didn't really see what it was.
It looked like a spaceship coming into the atmosphere.
Pretty sure it was.
Ornelas in the backfield, fakes the handoff, heads over to the left side. He's looking down the field, and he's trying to get it over. He
good
throws
job.
it up
No
in
flag
the
on
air.
that. Beautiful job on that.
Not
good
seeing
defense.
a flag.
That's a good job. We letting them play out there, huh?
Trying to see who that is that's back there. Somebody back there hustling, playing some defense.
That was number 6 for the Eunice Cardinals.
6 back there for the Cardinals. Luis Zamora. And coming off the field is Melanson as he floats off the field here. So fourth down and long. It's 4th and 10.
Yeah.
I think, and they're going to go back and set up to punt. I was going to say, I think Jal does that same kind of thing that some of these other teams do, where their quarterback is the punter, and they'll set him up almost in the shotgun and then step him back. But and he kicks it straight up into the air. The Cardinals trying to get up there to it.
Get it off the hop, brother.
I thought he was going to for a minute. He lets it roll. It goes down inside the 30 to about the 26-yard line, where the Cardinals will take over 1st and 10 with Melanson stepping out onto the field.
Cardinals will take over at the 27-yard line.
So just looking here, Melanson coming into this ball game, he was at 99-12. He's already passed the number 4 person. That was Hegarty of Aztec. He's now getting close to number 3, Buer of Rio Rancho. And I probably butchered both of those people's last names because they were strange. But he could jump all the way into the number 3 spot here tonight, and most likely will.
I believe he will, unless we get 50 points here.
Yes. Well, and if he gets them passing, then he'll definitely be there.
You know what I mean.
Yeah. So second down and about 7. Paul spotted about the 30-yard line. Melanson in the backfield. He's got trips to his right, one to his left.
Baez is back there with him as well.
He's got Adon back there with him. He rolls to his right, throws it down the field. He's got a man. It's Lucas Lopez. Lucas Lopez catches it inside the 40.
On the stride.
Gets knocked down inside the 35, about the 34-yard line, and Melanson continues to pile up the numbers. About a 40-yard pass there.
Just picking him off, and he's just dropping it everywhere.
It's about maybe a 35-yard pass play there to Lopez.
He's got a lot of targets out there, I tell you.
The ball spotted at the 34. 8:42 to go in the first half. 1st and 10 Cardinals. Melanson with trips to his left. He's got Adon over to his left side. He rolls to his left. He's looking down the field. He throws it over to the sideline, turning and making the catch, tiptoeing the sideline.
Oh, they're going to say stepped out.
They're going to say stepped out. Trying to see who that
number
is.
7.
Is that 7?
Yes, sir.
7? Who's 7?
That's his little brother.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's Isaac Melanson. So he throws it to Isaac Melanson. And I got to tell you, Isaac Melanson made sure to let me know that he's not little Elijah.
Oh.
He is
himself.
Yes.
This is me.
Yes.
I'm my own man.
And he says he's going to break Big Brother's record when he gets in there, so we better get ready.
Well, we've got to start on it.
So Elijah drops back.
Wide open over here, he
steps
back, yes.
Throws it into the corner. Oh,
in and out of his hands of Lopez.
Hands of Lopez right there. The defensive back, which was Lujan, saved a touchdown. He was able to get a hand on the ball right as the ball got in the hands.
The downs are wrong. They're saying the 4th down. That should have been the 3rd one.
That's what I thought, but they had moved it already.
Imagine that.
Let's see
what
they
did that in Tularosa the other night, and they never did fix it.
Let's see what they do. Oh, they're saying that it's 4th. So here we go.
Chain gang over there, guys.
I had a couple of members of that chain gang get on me last time we were here when we had that issue over there where it was 1st and 10. They pulled it the wrong way.
They talked to you at the Sunday park. That's what they told me about it.
They told me all about it a couple times. In fact, one of them told me about it today up at the trick or treat. And basically, the crazy thing is, it was 1st and 10. We had the ball.
Yeah.
And we picked up.
This should be 3rd down right there.
There was a foul, a penalty, and they gave them a 10-yard mark off. And it should have been 1st down, but they didn't signal 1st down. That was what they were telling me. So they said it was a spot foul. So it ended up being 1st down again in inches. So the reason the chains were set up looking backwards is it was 1st and inches. And that's we're up here going, you got the chains going the wrong way.
That's why we need Joel Armandero's back.
Well,
he was there forever.
No, we need somebody down there with a little earpiece so they can tell us, listen here, you idiots. Shut up.
Like,
we're right. You're wrong.
Jimmy, you just need to stay in your lane, Jimmy.
That's right. Exactly.
This is our chain gang. Don't you worry about it.
So it is 3rd down.
It is. Yes, that is correct.
All that just for 3rd down.
Hey, 1 down makes a difference.
I got a message here from Kirk Pascal, and yes, sir, that's right. They hand it to Adon right up the middle. He's pushing forward.
Right,
he is a little beast. I think last week he had, I want to say, around 100 yards rushing. Baeza had a big game last week. As he pushes forward, he's going to get a 1st down. Right at 8 minutes to go. Melanson going to come to the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10. Ball spotted about the 15-yard line. Melanson in the backfield by himself. He's got trips right, 2 to the left. He's
going way back to throw us back.
And he heads to the right side looking down the field. He puts a little shake and bake, throws it down the field, and that is 0.
Almost gets it to the line of scrimmage.
I thought he was throwing it away.
He's going to pick up about 4 as he throws it to Hasse. Hasse did a good job of coming back to him.
I thought he was just going to throw it away.
Yeah, and Kirk made a good point, and I do agree with you. You don't throw for 10,000 yards without some good receivers and a good line.
And a good line.
And absolutely, that is the case. And that comes from a guy who played receiver and a guy whose son played offensive line. So I can completely relate. 7:47 to go. Melanson takes the snap. He's got his brother, or he's got Meek out blocking for him. He heads to the left side. He runs over a guy and heads into the end zone. They drag him down 5 or 6 yards into the end zone, but not before he puts 6 points on the board.
He ain't going to get stopped tonight, Jones.
Melanson is on a mission.
Gonna get stopped.
As Melanson drags them in. And, man, what a night for Melanson here.
Scored 34-7 with still 7.5 minutes left in the first half. Wow.
Man, I may have to get out my
calculator,
my player of the game. Well, that too.
Yeah, get it ready, huh?
And just go ahead and hand it over to the guy that's got over 10K passing yards. They take the snap, they put it down. The kick is up, and Leo is the man. Cousin Leo doing work.
Where'd you bring this cousin from?
Well, I mean,
he just showed up all of a sudden.
I know he did, but I mean that's how we roll on our family. I mean, shoot, just ask Robbie down there; she'll tell you. I mean, 7:38 to go here in the first half. Eunice 35, Jal 7. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Shout out to these sponsors: Thomas Welding, Eunice Wrecker, Redbird Garage, Cardinal Hardware, Debbie's Country Kitchen, City of Eunice, Badger Hydrovac, Eunice Health Clinic, Guns Up Services, Outlaw Grill, NMR Pipeline LLC, Parker Energy, Redbird Gas, Eunice Public Schools, and Eunice Pump and Supply.
Hey, shout out once again to Kirk Pascal. He says they're at the deer lease, and he wants to congratulate the Black Knight, a.k.a. Elijah Melanson. And he says, get ready, because Isaac is coming.
Yeah, he's dude.
He's chomping at the bit. The younger of the two Melansons, not little Melanson, but the younger of the two Melanson will get his shot next year.
Is he a freshman or is he?
He's a freshman. And they're going to boom that one right over here onto this side. I think they touched it right there, and they finally do. They do pick it up. Here comes the Cardinals. They get a hold of him, but he drags them ahead for a few yards. That was number 5. Evan Faulkner again, as he drags people down the field for a ways. And
so made something positive out of that kick.
Yeah, for sure. So Leo doing a good job kicking. Shout out to him and his family. 7:27 to go here in the second quarter. And the Cardinals lead 35-7. Reminder, at the half, we will have the Outlaw Grill Employee Spotlight recipient. And here comes the Jow offense to the line of scrimmage. Looking out there, they've got Ornelas in the backfield, and I think that's Lujan back behind him, kind of in that pistol formation.
Yes, so you got Gaetan, Lujan, and Ornelas.
And there comes a flag late. They're pointing toward I'm assuming somebody must be lined up, or they moved the football to center maybe.
Formation or something.
Yeah, he pointed that way
the right
immediately.
Guard moved the football.
Could have been. I don't know.
Goes, hike it.
Yeah.
Hike it.
So they move it back to the 20, where it'll be 1st and 15, and Jal just going to step up to the line with that same play. And so here we go. Notice the Eunice offense, they've got 11 in the box. I mean, that's not 10 in the box. They're all up there.
There's a pass.
And here comes a pass.
They
throw it down the field. And I had just said that they had 11 in the box, and Jal did the smart thing, and they threw it deep. And they had a man.
Good thought.
If he hadn't put quite so much air under it, he had him beat. But then the loft, the angle of the ball, the arch on the ball,
came back and ran into a defensive
allowed
player
him to, the defensive player to get back in there in the play. So
What is that, Charlie? Is it a transformer or what is it? You zoomed in there earlier.
That's one of them things that you see, like when you go to those parties that I don't ever go to. You know,
Oh,
and they get out there and dance in
Yes,
the crowd.
yes.
Yeah, I've never been to one, but that's what I heard once.
Yeah, I heard
You read
that
it in the
too.
book, huh?
I'm not married into the Gaetan family, so I've never been to one of those. 7:14 to go. Ornelas dropping
screen
back.
pass.
Oh, he sets
Oh,
up a
screen.
beautiful screen to Gaetan.
Got a lot of
Gaetan
green
got
field
a
in front of him.
lot of room. He's
Somebody
pushing up the
tackle him,
field.
please.
He's still pushing down the field.
Melanson had to come and make the tackle.
And Melanson does finally finish him, but he picked up about 30.
Jumped on his neck and brought him down like a
Yes.
steer.
Another Panthers first.
That's hard to stop that big old boy with all that speed behind him.
Gaetan's tough. He's definitely been a spark for them here
Yes.
today. I mean, he's got a bunch of yards, all-purpose yards here. It's 7:01 to go here in the first half, 35-7. And Jow gets it across midfield. They're at the 49-yard line.
And the clock should be running.
Ornelas. They're giving him the arm out there in the middle of the field.
You see?
know,
Yep,
You see?
he's still arming it.
He's going to throw his rotator cuff out there.
And they're going to push it right
Gaetan
through the
gets
middle. Gaetan dragging Cardinals with him. You know, Gaetan's another one of those with big Eunice roots.
Oh, yeah?
Kirk Pascal gives me some good messages every
Don't
now
read
and
it
then.
out. Don't read it out.
If
Yeah,
you've ever
most
got,
of his you can't read out on the radio.
I tell you, the guy's a poet. I mean,
you
you
just
know,
don't know it,
he's a
man.
poet. People don't know it, but that guy's a poet.
His feet
Now,
show it. They're
well,
long
yeah,
fellas.
they're long fellas. But that guy, man, he'll write some poetry. Now, it's obscene usually, or at least
Yeah.
not appropriate for
Radio, right? It's
radio.
not for the radio.
That's right.
It's like PG-13 or
Second
R.
and 5. Ornelas takes the snap.
Get him,
They're
get him.
setting up that snap again, or that screen again, and they had him this time in the backfield. The ball,
the ball
pops
comes out, but he was on the ground.
Oh, they're going to say he's on the ground.
Yeah.
The Cardinal faithful not liking the call, but
That one crazy guy with the white hat, huh?
they did sniff the play out that time. That was that same screen they ran a while ago this way where Gaetan picked up about 35. That time he didn't pick up anything.
That's a
You
beautiful
know,
job by number 2 bringing him down.
I don't know if our guys here have patented the hit somebody, but in Tularosa,
You were hearing it?
oh, man, like
Yeah.
all of them down there.
Yeah, I've been hearing some of our chants that that I'm certain I heard here first
Yeah.
at some of these other places that
Oh,
we
yeah.
went to. So 3rd and 5. Cardinals line up, ready to go. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Ornelas in the backfield. He's got Gaetan beside him. He takes a snap. He's looking pass. He heads over to the right side. Got a little pressure coming after him now, and they're going to get a hold of him.
ball's out.
And then he threw the ball straight to the turf. That's got to be a flag.
It's gotta
be
be
grounding. There
grounded.
it goes. The flag came in late, but it did come.
That'd be a loss of down and a loss of yards.
Yep.
That was Hasigote who bring him down out there. all by himself.
Haciel putting that pressure on. And so it's going to be, like you said, the loss of down. And
Did he wave the flag off?
What?
Oh,
No.
I don't think so.
I thought he picked it up and did this.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Trying to see here. I got a message
Wow.
here. Oh, it's Cam and Belinda. And I believe it's Cam's birthday, either yesterday
Happy
or day before.
birthday
I know it's
to
recent, so
you.
shout out to Cam. Happy birthday, Cam and Belinda listening. We appreciate you guys. One of the most entertaining, fun lake trips I ever had in my life.
Was with them?
I went down there, and, man, they were good to me. We had a really good time.
Did you see anything falling out of the sky out there over there?
No, I didn't. But
we know
I
what it
saw
was
some people
now.
fall, but it wasn't out of the sky. Ornelas has the snap. He throws it down to the right side, throws it up into the air, and and I think you got a great catch down there in the corner trying to see who that is.
It was a catch.
What is
3.
that number? That is 3.
That is number 3, yes, sir.
That is Davian Navarrete, who
Man,
made
that
a
was
heck of a
nice.
catch in the corner. And they're all the way down to about the 5-yard line where it'll be first and goal Jow.
And that ball was in the air forever.
He threw that one up and
Almost hit the lights, right?
the light from the light, it's like the angle that it went at was right up in the lights for me, and I already
Yeah.
can't see anyway. And so when I looked up in them lights, I was
We're
like,
going to have to put you down, Jimmy. You
Yeah.
just
I'm getting old. My wife tells me how old I am like every day, at least 5 times a day.
It's like, he just needs to die.
We'll
Get that
leave
insurance money.
We'll leave the house, headed for the grocery store, and I'll be driving by the cemetery out there, and she's like, where are you going? And I'm like, I don't remember. Ornelas has the ball. He takes the snap.
In there, Jimmy.
He pushes straight up the middle. He's going to drag him in, and he does, and he's in with a 5-yard touchdown run.
That's the second one he scored for him today,
Yes,
right?
it is. Ornelas with runs from 3 and now from 5 as he punches it in the end zone and gives Jow.
We can't forget there's just still a lot of time left.
35-13, yeah, for sure.
Don't say nothing, Jones, because you've seen the jinxes and stuff like that.
I can do it. I can do it.
Let's hope he forgets, right?
Trying to see who this kicker is. Earlier, we said it was number 45. Is that who's kicking?
Yes, sir. It's 45.
So
and the holder is Lujan for the Jow Panthers.
So Lujan down to hold, 45.
Good snap. Kick is up, and it's
I
blocked.
think his own player blocked it.
Vasquez.
It's blocked, no, by Hasil Gotia went through there and blocked it.
It is no good, so we will put no good.
No
and
bueno.
so, there's a flag, so let's see what
offsides
it is.
on the Eunice Cardinals, are going to say.
They are.
So they're going to try to go for 2, I guess.
It looks like the offense is coming back out onto the field. I would guess you're going to see them try to punch it right up the middle and not kick it.
And we put our beef back out there.
Yep, so did they. I saw a lot of beef from both sides running out
Got
there.
some beef on the field now.
Yep, they're like, "Mrrr." It's like Gary Deck. It's like Gary Deck and Pat Sims and Don Jones and the Berries.
Is that A&S beef out there?
Man, there's beef everywhere.
Beef all over the place.
They're going to snap it, head over to that little cutback trap.
Number 3, they had him in
trying
back
to push him through. They did, and they
is
drag
brought
him down, and he does not get in. So the 2-point conversion is no good. The
So
score
our
will
beef's
be
better than your beef.
35-13. Eunice leads here with 4:52 to go in the first half. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Shout out to these sponsors again. Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Outlaw Grill, Guns Up Services, Eunice Health Clinic, Badger Hydrovac, City of Eunice, Debbie's Country Kitchen, Cardinal Hardware, Redbird Garage, Eunice Wrecker, and Thomas Welding.
Hey, this poem is brought to you by Parker Energy Services and Kirk Pascal. He sent me a poem, and he said you can read this one online because it's PG. He says, roses are red, violets are blue, the 10,000, and we know that's true. Time to go get the blue. All right.
All right.
I like that.
That's my Kirk Pascal poet.
You
He's
need to
got
write
those Longfellow feet.
Longfellows.
And so
That's
Jow,
very impressive. And
and he's writing that while he's sitting out there, cleaning his gun with a cerveza probably, and sitting out there by the fire.
You mean he's outside cleaning the yard right now, right?
That's right. That's right.
In the dark.
That's right. 4:52
Hey, I seen
to
somebody
go.
doing that the other night.
And the Cardinals, yeah, that is true. I was out there weed eating in the dark, wasn't I?
He was glad to have my lights when they come across there.
So they're going to kick it right up the middle, and falling on that one and catching it is Juan Luis Alvarez again. That young man's got some hands.
He's a future tight end, I'll tell you.
I'm telling you, he's doing a good job out there. And so the Cardinals have the ball. They'll take over at about the 47-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, 4:42 to go here. Trying to see. It looked like everybody was confused for a minute, but I think they're ready now.
Imagine that.
Once again, at the half, we will have our Eunice Public School Employee Spotlight recipient. At the end of this game, we'll have our Player of the Game.
Racindo's
Brought to you
handing out
by
money.
Outlaw Grill. Racindo's throwing money out the
Throwing
window.
money out the window.
I started to go dance on that pole out there.
I thought you were going to wear a dress.
Well, I was. A red dress and some lipstick and a white blonde wig.
Oh.
Melanson looks down the field, throws it over here to the side. Oh, and Haciel bobbled it as he was going out. He did catch it, but by the time he got control of it, he was a couple yards out of bounds, and the scoreboard just shut off.
I didn't do that, I promise.
Rosie, what did you do?
It's those three guys who are just chit-chatting away. They didn't know what they're doing.
Well,
do they even know it's off?
I think you've got
Scoreboard
Frazier,
Billy.
you got Pender, and you got Hobbs over there. I mean, anytime you combined a Pender, a Hobbs, and a Frazier.
We got to add like 4 minutes to the time.
I mean, there is no telling what might have happened over there with that those three noggins together.
Drinking away. Oh,
so 4:20 to go. It's Colorado time remaining here in the first half. 35-13 is your score. Melanson in the backfield by himself. Takes the snap, looking down the field. Throws it over here to this side to Hussey. Hussey going to put the move. He runs over somebody.
Run through you.
Boy, talking about lowering the shoulder, huh?
And he did run right over somebody, pushes forward.
That'll be a first down.
Talking about, go Coach Lynn, lower that shoulder, boy. Hit somebody.
41-yard line now, first and 10. Melanson back in the backfield. He's got Meek over to his left. He's got Trips to his left way out there and one over here to the right. Melanson takes the snap. Puts the handoff right into the hands of Meek. Meek's going to run around the right side. He bobs, he weaves. Now he's pushing forward.
Meek is hit by
he got hit by a freight train. Big 6-0
came out of nowhere.
That is Panchito Ramos, and
he said, choo-choo.
He hit him in the pancito right there as he came through.
Almost
so Panchito took care of business.
He took Meek's Panchito out.
I'm telling you, 3:41 to go here, and that was a shot there by Big 6-0 Ramos. Ramos may be another cousin of mine. I got a lot of Ramos cousins. That is a true story. Meek pushing forward, and he's down inside the 30. He's gonna first. That is true, man. My uncle that was from here in Eunice for years was Hondo Ramos.
He got around, didn't he?
I'm telling you. Man, I'm about to check into the Ramoses in jail and see if those are some of the kinfolk.
Man, I would love to see your family tree, man.
That's how I want to introduce you to my kinfolks. I'm going to have to 3:20 to go. Taking the snap is Melanson. He fakes the handoff. Now he heads over to the left side, trying to get around that end. He's going to turn the corner. Oh, there's a block in the back. Block in the back and a hold over there. And they'll bring that one back for sure.
50 yards to bring it back.
Yeah. So Melanson had the first down, but they're going to bring it back.
That's bad. You calling that your uncle like that, man. You can't be doing that.
That's a true story. My dad's oldest sister was Sandra Ramos. She was married to a Ramos from here in Eunice. And there's a bunch of them Ramoses.
Oh, yeah.
Like Ruby Ramos that was on the state championship volleyball team. She's like a second cousin of mine.
Oh, Pete.
There's a bunch of them around here.
I worked with him.
Yeah. So Melanson in the backfield, trips to his right, two to his left. He's got nobody coming after him. Got all the time in the world. He's still back there. He's looking. He throws it over here down the side. Hussey runs over somebody and heads down the sidelines. And Hussey,
boy, he's just handing hits out like nobody.
Man, he just run over two Panthers down the sideline all the way inside the 15 to about the 13-yard line.
I seen him do that on the basketball court, too.
Yeah, and that'll make it first and 10.
Why is he so mad today?
And they've spotted him about the, we'll call it the 19.
Man, that didn't even hurt me.
Under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. 35-17, Eunice in the lead. Melanson in the backfield trying to look. Is that Adon that's beside him?
You are absolutely
right. He takes the snap. He's got out. Adon pops out over there to his left side. He's still looking. He's going to come back over to this side. Now he's just going to tuck it and run it. Trying to bob, trying to weave.
Go down,
and they're going to finally pull him over. And he gets down to about the 10. So all of that running, he's going to pick up about 2.5.
Win 60 yards, you get 2 yards.
Yep. I get worried when they get his legs wrapped up and then people come diving in.
Like this,
I'm like, ooh, 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 ooh. So once again, 2:31 to go here. The clock continues to tick. It's down to 25. There's something going on with the clock because it glitched there. It went from 31 to 23, which it flashed. It's kind of kicking off and on. Adon heads over to the right side. He pushes forward. He's down to about the 6, maybe the 5, depending on whether it's a right foot or left foot spot. So he's going to be about 2 yards shy of a first. It'll be 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2 for the Eunice Cardinals here.
You know, Joust got a decent crowd over there on their side. They may have as good a crowd as we've got. I tell you, you know, I'm always kind of, we've talked about it before. We patrol these reserve seats in the middle, and a lot of times this year they've been empty.
And you can buy them now at the gate.
Yeah, for $10.
Yeah, so.
And so, anyway, taking the snap, rolling to his left is Melanson. He's going to throw back over here to this side. He's got Meek, and Meek is going to stroll into the end zone. A 12-yard touchdown pass from Melanson to Meek, and the touchdown passes continue to pile up for Melanson.
Just add it up, boys.
My adder don't work that good, but the Cardinals now lead. 1:31 to go here in the first half. They lead 41-13. Back
adder.
to kick is Leo. That's my adder. It's my Adderall.
Your cousin just kicked him
Leonardo
a field goal.
Martinez kicks it up and good.
Adderall.
The Cardinals lead 42
And that's why we got taken off the air.
The Cardinals lead now with 1:31 to go in the first half, 41-13. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Shout out to our sponsors, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Outlaw Grill, Guns Up Services, Thomas Welding, Eunice Wrecker, Redbird Garage, Cardinal Hardware, Debbie's Country Kitchen, City of Eunice, Badger Hydrovac, and Eunice Health Clinic.
Hey, Gail Fuller sent me a joke. She says, talking about beef, what do you call a ghost cow?
What?
It's a bovine.
Oh, that's a dad joke.
It is a dad joke, but hey, I'm a dad. So
That's a what?
I kind of like
I thought I was going to say something else. A bull, what?
a bovine.
There's our hit somebodies out there.
Yeah. 1:31 to go here in the first half. Cardinals lead Jow 42-13, and the kickoff team is back out there. They've recovered 2 onside kicks already this game.
Almost all of them have been onside kicks.
Yep. They've punched a couple down there a little ways, but we'll see what happens here. He's going to boom it. He does. He booms it down the field, taken about the 18-yard line by number 5. That's Faulkner. Bodies flying everywhere over there.
There's a flag.
Ball player or ball runner still on the feet.
I think he was hitting the back. Was he the way he was sliding?
Blocking the back.
Man, there was they called the foul or the penalty on some sort of illegal block on Jow, and so that'll scoot them back way back.
That's a classic chant.
Yep. 1:20 to go here in the first half. 42-13 is your score. The Cardinals trying to get us home in time to do a little trick-or-treating, but not
Rosie,
probably.
you kind of infatuated with that.
He has a large crowd of the cops just left over taking a picture with him.
Oh, yeah?
He has a large crowd, man.
Hey, somebody spent some money on that costume.
He might be the entertainment show here at halftime. You never know.
Man, yeah. I've never been to one, but some of those get-togethers I've seen
They
that
get
I've heard
down.
of,
That you've
they'll
heard
have
of.
4 or 5 of those things out there dancing in the middle of the crowd.
Doing some break dancing.
That's what
Michael
somebody told
Jackson
me
move.
once anyway. 1:20 to go here in the first half. 42-13. Jow's offense comes to the ball.
Just out over the 10, wow.
In that
Long.
spread, they've got trips to the right, 1 to the left, and they've got Gaetan setting over to the left side of Ornelas, the quarterback. Ornelas takes a snap, going to run the option over this side. He makes a good pitch. Gaetan is going north and south. He's pushing forward, and he's going to get all the way across the 20. Going to be close to a first down.
21 brought him down. 21's.
That's
Kinda
the
slung him
firecracker. 21's the firecracker. isn't he?
Firecracker bringing that big old boy down.
Ben Olivares.
That's what you need.
Shout out to Jackie Miller. We appreciate you guys. Alan and Jackie. My old assistant, Jennifer. We're in the Austin area. And, of course, we got Wado up in Albuquerque. He's usually doing some officiating. I think more basketball, but he's doing it anyway. Ornelas going to take the snap, going to duck behind his blocker and run right up the middle.
Flock of Cardinals coming to take care of business.
Cardinals all over him. I see number 2. I see big
81.
81's got a name that's
13.
synonymous with local football. That's Hacker. 13, GC, Giancarlo Marquez.
He came off the very bottom of the pile, so he's probably the first one to get there.
Yep.
Well, Hacker got them 2 uncles of his.
Man.
They lighted up.
And I remember those if those are uncles. I didn't know those were uncles.
Yeah,
Those,
those
man,
uncles.
I guarantee you when those young men, when them big men were linemen,
Yeah.
those were some linemen.
You know, his the older brother, Dalton, he's a police
So the
officer
horn's
there
going to
in Hobbs.
sound right as they're going to let it go, throwing it over to the right side, and the ball's going to find the turf.
There was 3 Cardinals around him. How did he even get the ball?
And that's going to send us to the half. Your score at the half, Eunice 42, Jow 13. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. Let's jump right in to our Eunice Public School employee spotlight here. Each week during football season, our broadcast recognizes the amazing men and women who make the Eunice Public Schools the greatest public school system in New Mexico. getting there for sure. And we appreciate Johnny Robertson and Outlaw Grill for helping us do that. Tonight we recognize another amazing school employee, passionate, dedicated, caring, intelligent, hardworking, always willing to do extra to help kids. Another with deep Eunice alumni ties. I've had a couple of people reach out to me regarding this week's recipient, recommending this person. Here are some statements made by parents, teachers, students, etc. Shows up every single day for float building and all the homecoming festivities. Stays late regularly, tutoring with folks, always willing to be flexible in her schedule to help kids who need help, always helping someone somewhere. Kids think she's hardcore right up until they figure out she really truly cares about them. Demands a lot from her students, but even more from herself. I met with this staff member during last parent-teacher conferences. She knew exactly who I was there to talk to her about. She knew details about his strengths, about his weaknesses. She understood that every kid was different. In my household, we have several kids. First Jada, then Ovi, then Chloe. All of those have graduated and moved on, and we're all A students. Very athletically driven and involved in just about every club or organization. So now we have Darian at the high school and Brandon at the middle school. One thing I've learned about our younger kids, they hate to be compared to the older ones. It irritated me. It irritates my younger kids to have teachers who say things like, "Why aren't you like Ovi?" or "Chloe did this, why don't you?" Today's recipient gets this. She understands this. Her treatment of each kid is based upon that kid, not around about who this person is or whatever. She expects a lot, but she also treats them fairly and appropriately. Some interesting facts about her. She spent much of her childhood in a house that was once owned by my parents. I believe it was the first house my parents ever owned together, right over on 7th Street in Eunice. Her dad is, or definitely was, an amazing golfer. In fact, I believe he won the city championship in Eunice multiple years. I always loved watching him play. He regularly comments on my post. Doesn't live here anymore, but she played basketball for the same basketball coach as Oklahoma Sooners standout Aaliyah Chavez. Coach Jill Snyder at Lubbock Monterey. Coach Snyder played for Pat Summitt at Tennessee and was once the MVP of the SEC and an Olympian. Lubbock Monterey is a favorite of me and Rosendo.
Yes, sir.
In fact, they have encouraged us multiple times. I get messages from them telling us, come back and cover some of our games. So we definitely have a special place for Lubbock Monterey. I've known this young lady since she was a small child. Genuine, tough but compassionate, hardworking. She understands the meaning of 6'7". This week's Eunice Public School Employee Spotlight focuses bright on Lacey Gardner Ramos.
Lacey, congratulations.
Congratulations, young lady.
Nearly a lifelong Eunice Cardinal.
Oh,
Tonight
yeah.
we spotlight Lacey. You will receive an Outlaw Grill gift card. Thanks to Johnny Robertson. Thanks, Johnny and Outlaw. And thank you, Lacey, for all you do for our kids. We hope you eat you some great Outlaw food at the Outlaw Grill. And we hope you're able to relax just a little bit.
Yes, just a smidge.
Thank you, Lacey. Appreciate you. And this week's Eunice Public School Employee Spotlight recipient is Lacey Ramos.
Well deserved, Lacey.
I'm going to keep it here as I wanted to. We didn't have a lot of time to talk about it in the pregame, and just to kind of explain a few things that I wanted to talk about, as this weekend is the selection show. And so I wanted to go over a few things with you here. Sunday, November the 2nd, the brackets will be released. The first round is November the 7th or 8th. The quarterfinals are November the 14th, 15th. Semifinals, the 21st or 22nd. And then the finals would be Thanksgiving weekend, I'm assuming. Seating and selection criteria. This is the part that so many people don't get, they don't understand. They always say, oh, they're not going to put this team here or there. It is strictly data-driven. It's a number, it's an algorithm. I've sat and messed with these for the last week or so, but we've had some crazy games across the state that have messed up numbers. But here are your criteria. Number 1 is your finish in regular season district play. If you finish first in your district and somebody on the other side of the state finishes second or third, then that person, you need us to turn you off, Charlie, that person they get that point ahead of you. It doesn't matter what their district is. If everybody in their district is 2-20, it doesn't matter. If they finish first in their district and you finish second, they're ahead of you. They get that criteria point.
Period.
Next is head-to-head. If you played each other, who won that game? We haven't played most of the teams in our division except our district. Number 3 is wins against the regular season district champs. Teams that won their district, did you beat anybody that won their district? 4, overall record. Flat out, simple, it is the percentage number, your winning percentage. So if one team is 8-2 and one team is 9-1, the team is 9-1, of course. Where it becomes tricky is like in our case, we had 2 byes, and I'll get into that here in a minute. 6 is the coaches' input form. Some people call it the final coaches poll. That is the one that is secret. The NMAA simply adds points for each of these criteria, and each criteria counts as 1 point. A team cannot be seated ahead of someone who beat them in the regular season district play. So, all of these points can be found online except the final coaches poll. It is the only one that's secret. The NMAA is the only one who gets to see that coach's input form. Right now, Eunice is number 2 in the district, meaning they cannot be ranked ahead of Texaco, and they lose 1 point to anyone who finishes first in their district anywhere in the state, no matter their record. Eunice has not played Santa Rosa. They haven't played Legacy, Raton, or Hozo Academy. So this point would push with any of those schools. Eunice has no wins. They did not beat a district champion this year. So they lose that point to anyone. For example, Santa Rosa beat Texaco. They have that criteria point. They get a point over us there. So they would beat Eunice in that criteria point. Even if our record is better or they finished below us in district.
They still get that point.
They get the point. Eunice is 6-2 overall. A win tonight would make them 7-2. Santa Rosa is 8-2. Santa Rosa would get that point because we had a bye, and they have a higher winning percentage because they're 8-2 and we're 7-2. Legacy Academy is 9-1. They get that criteria point over us. They've got a better record. Hozo Academy is 8-2. They get that criteria point over us. Navajo Prep is 8-2. They all have better records. So all of those teams I just mentioned would get that criteria point over us. So anyway, they would all win that criteria point depending on what happens here tonight. Also, keep in mind Eunice has played less games than most other schools this season, and the point is based on winning percentage. A team that is 7-2 has a lower winning percentage than a team that's 8-2.
Yeah.
So that could hurt us. Eunice is number 2 in max preps as of today. That means we get 1 criteria point over every team except Texaco if that max prep stays as it is through Sunday. Then the final criteria point is based on the school input form, aka coaches poll, and the last few coaches polls online. Texaco and Santa Rosa have been ahead of Eunice. If they stay that way, Eunice would get the criteria point over every team except those 2. So let's play the points for Eunice against Legacy Academy. Now understand, there are still games going on across the state today that could impact some of this. But number 1, the first coaches are the first point. Eunice, number 2 in district. Legacy won their district. Legacy gets that point, so that puts Eunice at a -1. Number 2, Eunice and Legacy did not play head-to-head, so that still leaves us, that's a push point, so Legacy still leads by 1. We're at a -1. Wins against regular season district champs. Legacy has 1, we don't. So they get a point. That puts us -2 to Legacy. Overall record, Eunice is at 6-2, could be 7-2 today. Legacy's 8-1. That puts us at a negative, so we get a -3 now. Max Preps, Eunice is ahead of Legacy. That brings it back to -2. And the coach's input form, let's just say hypothetically that Eunice wins that point. That would still put us at a -1.
Right.
And if the criteria stayed as they are today in the rankings, we would lose to Legacy on the seeding. We would not be able to be ranked ahead of them. And here's the problem with this criteria when you get into this next one. Santa Rosa. Eunice, number 2 in district. Santa Rosa, number 3 in district. Eunice gets that point because Santa Rosa lost to Legacy, and they lost last week to Raton. So they finished 3rd in their district. Number 2, Eunice and Santa Rosa did not play head-to-head, so it's still a +1. Eunice leads them by 1 point. Number 3, wins against district champs. Eunice has 0. Santa Rosa had multiple wins, including a win over Texaco, so they would get that point. That evens it out. Record, Eunice is 7-2 with a win tonight. Santa Rosa would be 8-2. They get that point. So that puts Eunice 1 point behind. Max Preps has Eunice at 2, Santa Rosa at 3. Eunice gets the point. That evens it up with only the coach's input form. Who knows where the coaches across the state put Eunice and Santa Rosa? You get a little gamesmanship from up north, and they all vote Santa Rosa ahead of Eunice, or maybe not gamesmanship. Maybe people look at it and go, we think they're better. So that criteria point is a toss-up. If Santa Rosa were to get that point, Santa Rosa would have to be ranked ahead of Eunice. And the 2 teams that beat Santa Rosa in district cannot be ranked below Santa Rosa in the brackets. So that would mean Raton, Legacy, and Santa Rosa. If Santa Rosa got that input form point, all 3 of those teams would have to be ranked ahead of us. So that would push us all the way to number 5 on the bracket. So let's go one more team because I just like crunching numbers. Eunice and Hozo Academy. I don't think there's anybody in the state that thinks Hozo Academy is better than Eunice. But Eunice is number 2 in district. Hozo won their district.
Number 1.
They get the point. They didn't play head-to-head, so it's a push. Eunice and Hozo both have no wins against a district opponent, so that point pushes. It's still a -1. Overall record, Hozo Academy's 8-2. We're 7-2. So Hozo Academy would get that point. So now it's a -2. We're down 2 points to them. Max Preps, Eunice wins that point. So that would bring it back to -1. And if we get ranked ahead of them higher in the coaches poll, it would bring it to 0, which would tie it. And then they revert back to Max Preps in a tie, which would give us a 1-point win over them if that were the case.
If that was the case.
If that's the case.
That's a big if, right?
So, anyway, it's that Legacy win over Santa Rosa last night made this a train wreck. I don't know how they're going to do that because I'm almost certain that this is the way the numbers are going to end up. And do you drag all 3 of those teams from that district into the top 4 in the state because Santa Rosa got upset in the last 2 games of the year? Or they were number 1 most of the season. Yep. They had beat beat Texaco, but they lost the last 2 games of the season. They're still 8-2, so they still got a better record than we've got. But if you put them ahead of us, then you got to bring them other teams with them.
You have to, according to the rules.
According to the rules. So that would move Eunice all the way from what probably should have been a 2 or a 3. It could drop us all the way to a 5.
Wow.
Now, I don't know how they make that decision in a room. Me and Mr. Hatch were up here today about 10 o'clock in the morning hooking all of this stuff up, making sure the internet was going to work. And he said he felt confident that we were going to get, he said, the 3 seed. And I think that's a good guess, but I got the numbers right here, and it's simply a guess.
It's not shown.
I don't know how you figure. You're not going to beat Legacy in those numbers, and the only way you beat Santa Rosa is if the coaches poll puts Eunice ahead of Santa Rosa.
Which is possible.
It's possible. And if the coaches poll put Eunice ahead of Santa, I'm not talking the coaches poll that you see on the internet.
Right.
I'm talking the form that gets sent privately.
The one that's hidden.
If that form has us ahead of Santa Rosa, then we would definitely be either 2 or 3. But if it doesn't have us ahead of them, I don't know what you do, because I don't know how you drag all 3 of those teams up into the top 4.
I don't think you can.
I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to go over that because I sit around and play with these numbers all the time, and I think everybody else just, says, well, I think, and those are the numbers. I've been playing with them all afternoon, all evening, and anyway, it is a mess.
It's a big mess, Jimmy. Not just a little mess. It's a big mess.
Yes. Yeah. So anyway, both teams are back. I wasted the whole time here.
There's a lot of information.
Yeah, it is. It's an interesting one. Like I said, the reason that I spent so much time sitting around adding that stuff up is because I thought, wow, that's
it's important information.
Yeah, and I don't. If we were to end up number 5. I guarantee you people in this town will be like, what? That's crazy. The enemy hates us.
Yeah.
It's just an algorithm.
Just the points.
But I don't know what they do when you have that situation.
But you preach it all year in every sport.
Oh, yeah.
This matters. Points matter.
Mr. Hatch today said, you know what? Like they say in the fight game, you don't ever want to leave it in the hand of the judges.
Yes, exactly.
And that's kind of the way we are right here. We've kind of put ourselves in an interesting.
Did you say you shot yourself in the foot?
Well, we've had a great season. Our only 2 losses were,
crucial losses.
They were to
Texaco
well. And then to St. Mike's, who ain't lost in 3 years and's beaten all the 5A Albuquerque schools.
You had to bring that up, huh?
I mean, how do you, it is what it is.
Now, this is interesting right here.
What is that?
So our boys got here, and then they reset the clock to the 2 or whatever minutes.
They've been doing that for the last few years.
Yeah,
We've talked about it several times.
But then the clock went down to 0. They reset it again because the jail players just got out.
Yeah, the last couple
of years.
We got
a flag and we did that.
Well, it depends. We did it for like 2 years and we didn't get a flag.
Yeah.
And then last year we started getting flags for that. So it's
kind of delay the game, right, Tom?
Well, when I was in school, it was delay a game. Yeah. I've seen that happen over and over and over and over again, though, this year. And last year and the year before.
That.
We've talked about it I don't know how many times. Kind of like we talked about last night why we call our girls' teams the Lady Cardinals.
Lady Cardinals.
I had numerous people messaging me about that yesterday saying, I never thought about it, but I agree with you. I ain't never once walked into my backyard and said, hey, look at that bird on that tree. That must be a lady cardinal. Hey, there's a cardinal. There's a snake. There's a dog in my yard. That ain't a lady dog. I mean, it ain't a lady snake.
Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
So here we go. Shout out to Lacey Gardner Ramos, our employee spotlight recipient. Jow to kick off, and here comes the kick. They're going to boom it back over here to Lord. So Lord's got a chance with it at the 25. He's to the 30. Trying to turn the corner, still on his feet. He pushes forward to about the 44-yard line where the Cardinals and their offense, led by the 10,000-yard passer.
That sounds good.
Elisha Melanson.
That sounds very good.
Heads out onto the field.
Struts out onto the field. You talking about?
Yep.
That Cardinal struts out in the field, right?
So heading out there, they're ready to go. Melanson in the backfield. I got to put my glasses back on. I took them off because I was looking here close.
He's a man cardinal.
I can see clearly. That's a man cardinal. I mean, well, you wouldn't say that, would you? So why did we say lady cardinal? I've never got that. Why did we make a Regina? All right. Anyway, they throw it over here.
Because we wanted more Cardinals.
Hasiel pushes forward. He's going to run people over down the sideline again and pick up right at the first down marker, depending on the spot. Man, he is running over people down the side. He's the offensive player, and he is delivering a blow to those defensive players. But they're like, man, do I really have to do this?
They'll probably get out of the way here pretty soon.
11:29 to go here in the third quarter. They're going to hand it to Meek. Flags fly everywhere.
Movement, maybe? Yep. Somebody move.
Yep, so that'll scoot us back.
Somebody moved before time?
I don't know about Regina Cardinal, but the Reggie was dressed up as a ghost earlier.
Shout out to Johnny Robertson, an outlaw. My wife, I got a picture here. Today at Hobbs, their little group at school decided they were all going to dress as like different employees. for different restaurants. And she had two outfits. One was Outlaw Grill, so she was an Outlaw Grill cook for part of it. And then she also had a, oh, wow, that was a heck of a weird catch.
Caught it off the ground,
Looked
pretty
like
much.
it skipped up off his hands or the turf, and then he, like, threw it down the field and then ran and caught it.
Good concentration there, right? It's like a tip drill, right?
Anyway, she was she was an Outlaw Grill recipient or waitress most of the day. In fact, she said Johnny needs to give her a chance. And so Johnny got her a shirt. They had it delivered over to the house last night at like 10:30. Hasiel still pushing. Here he goes again. It takes 4 of them to bring him down, and he's going to pick up another first down.
Number 10 was slow getting up there after he hit him.
Man, he is running over people out here on the side.
Mad, I'm telling you, bro, he's mad.
That's going to be another first down, another 10, 12 yards from Melanson to Hasiel. And now Melanson continues his push. He's going to take the snap, looking down the field. He's got a man down the middle,
right
throws it over to the side, trying to see who that is. That's Lord. Lord bobbing, weaving. He's got 4 or 5 trying to take him down, and they finally do. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up another first down.
Just moving that ball down real cool, calm, and collective, aren't we?
Yep. So Eunice now down inside the 20. They'll have it 1st and 10 at the 19.
In the red zone.
10-20 to go. Ruben Acosta won the football. Melanson takes the snap, looking down the middle. He had a man right there.
This guy's wide open over here.
Heading over here to the right side, looking across the middle. Throws it down the field.
Oh, what a catch.
Diving catch
and
there.
they're saying it was by Lord.
And that is Lord. Oh, Lord.
He just dove and caught that.
The Lord taketh and he giveth right there as he giveth another first down, and that'll make it 1st and goal from about the 6.
He had so many people wide open, he didn't know who to throw it to.
Yeah.
So Ruben is actually his grandpa.
Yeah, Melanson's grandpa. That is right.
Won that football.
So Melanson takes the snap, throws it over here to this side, pushing through his Hasi, and he's going to push into the end zone easily. And so a 6-yard touchdown pass from Melanson to
That was
Hasi.
dirty, huh? That was dirty all the way. It was set up from day one.
So Hasiel.
This guy scared me. I looked over like, what's wrong with his beard?
Has he got a, oh, yeah.
Like,
yeah. Yeah, he's got a mask on. That beard he's got looks like Aldridge over at Jal the Mayor.
Yeah.
And, I mean, that's a good-looking beard right there. Aldridge got a good-looking beard.
Yeah, he does.
I'm telling you, that's a good-looking beard.
Oh,
and they're going to fire.
Roll out. Fire.
They're rolling to the right side. They throw it into the
almost.
And that was a good throw there
by 2 freshmen.
By Melanson.
Over to Lopez.
Yes, he throws it to Lopez. Hits him in the hands, but Lopez
coming off the right-hand side, right?
Had Lujan all over him, but anyway, Lujan right where he needed to be to break that up. The Cardinals' 2-point conversion is no good, but they lead 48-13. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Shout out to our sponsors: Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Outlaw Grill, Guns Up Services, Thomas Welding, Eunice Wrecker, Redbird Garage, Cardinal Hardware, Debbie's Country Kitchen, the City of Eunice, Badger Hydrovac, and Eunice Health Clinic. Our proud sponsor of today's game. The score is 48-13, and Eunice leads here against the Jal Panthers. Take it away, Johnny.
The Lady Cardinals with the volleyball loss yesterday to Texaco. They've got 2 games remaining, and so anyway. So basically a week of volleyball left, and then we will have their selection show. This weekend will be the football selection show. That
starts Sunday, right?
Sunday, yes.
Remember to say that a couple of times, but people forget.
Cards lead 48-13 here over Jal. Leo with the kick. He just kind of pooches it over into the middle. It skips through. It goes off the hands.
It's still on the floor. Nobody wants it.
They're finally going to grab it.
Ooh,
down.
15 was coming up close to get that.
Yes, he was.
Who is that speedster out there?
1-5 looking down here is Maddox Fisher.
Another Maddox, huh?
Yeah, Fisher was pushing down in there to get to it. And anyway, 9:45 to go here in the third. Eunice leads 48-13. And the clock is now on the Mercy clock, so it'll continue to tick.
Tick away.
Cardinals lead by 35. That's some of that. I thought that was the like. Yeah,
is that Jason, right?
Jason, Friday the 13th, I believe. It is Friday. It's not the 13th, but it is Halloween.
Well, it is Halloween.
Ornella's in the backfield. Takes the snap. He's going to hand it right up the middle. Popping out this side, trying to turn the corner.
Look at them Cardinals trying to take that guy down.
And they finally, man, that was a
Hacker came out of nowhere. That
sure.
Cardinal came out of the sky.
So let me get some of this.
He did a front flip. Gaetan does pick up 4 as
In
he
college,
was
that
dragging.
would be called targeting.
He was dragging Cardinals with him, and he did push forward.
He got what, like 4 yards out of that?
He got about 3.5, 4 yards out of the deal. So
that kid is tough, man.
It's going to make it second, a long 7. I was thinking that this Gaetan, when they were in elementary, went to school
Yes,
here, but I can't remember for sure. Anyway,
right there.
Back in the backfield is Ornelas. He's going to take the snap. Hands it right up the middle. Is that Gaetan again?
Has a gap. Coming up under.
Pushing forward.
Melanson and a flock of Cardinals coming to take him down.
He's going to get a big first down all the way out to about the 30, maybe the 31, depending on the spot. It is the 31.
Yeah, somebody needs to take that kid down.
Shout out to John Dean Davis. We appreciate you. Says they're listening from Deer Camp as well. It's him, Lane, Roy McCallop. So we appreciate you listening for sure.
Yeah, good luck out there. Get a big one.
7:50 to go here in the third. Cardinals lead 48-13. Ornella's back to the line of scrimmage. He's in the shotgun. He's got people on his right and left. He's going to hand it right up the middle. They're pushing. They're right at the line of scrimmage. Might end up with 1. Trying to see, was that Lujan that time?
No, that was Gaetan.
Gaetan again.
Big 88.
Oh, yeah, it is. He got
He's
up
a
off the bottom
workhorse
of that
out there.
pile.
I'm telling you that much. He's almost as big as Ornella's out there.
He's a big boy. Gaetan's a big boy.
Oh,
I know early in the season, he was leading like the entire state of New Mexico in tackles. Like all classes, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, probably 3-4 games into the season, he was like the. In fact, I think at one point he may have been like one of the national like top 10 guys on the
Now that's Lujan out there.
Yeah,
getting the ball.
Lujan with a big gain right up the middle. Lujan has had a bunch of little just nagging injuries, you know, shoulders, legs, arms. Not a very big fella, but another one of those real hard playing, kind of like
guy.
our Adon, which
Yes.
Adon's smaller than Lujan. But, you know, Adon got hurt in like the first game of the season. Didn't play most of the year. Finally got to come back, and he's only been playing a couple of games for us. But kind of that type of player, you know, very shifty, fast, tough as nails. Going to hand it right up the middle to Gaetan. He's going to drive them forward and get them right at the first
The ball
down.
came
and
loose. The ball came loose.
Out, and the
Eunice
Cardinals are
Cardinals
saying they have it. The ball popped out late at the end. Let's see what they say.
They're wrestling for it.
As
still
they
wrestling.
are going to say
Yep,
that
we
it
got
is the Cardinals' ball, so the Cardinals take
There's a
over.
flag coming up.
And there's a flag that came in late.
I'm trying to see who got it. Get out of his way. So
Maybe some unsportsmanlike.
guess who it was? Number 0, Jaciel Gotia gets it.
So Jaciel comes away with it.
Excessive celebration, maybe?
Personal foul on
Oh, I
Jal.
know.
And so they're going to – and I think they ejected somebody.
Oh, man.
Let me see.
Yep, that's an ejection.
Did he eject him?
Timeout
like
Jal,
it.
but
Jal took a
I don't know if he
timeout.
ejected him or not. That first signal, when he gave the
Yeah.
signal, he
Ejected
did
him?
like this.
Either he's hitchhiking home because he ain't going to have a ride, or he
And now the
ejected
coaching
somebody.
staff heads out there to talk to the officials. I thought he gave him the thumb.
I know something about the thumb.
Well, yeah, that is true. You also know about that thing.
Yeah.
The hand and the, did he eject
Yeah,
him?
like
Yeah,
the-
they're
What
saying
was it,
that.
87 or what number was he? We'll see in a minute as he walks down the.
Man, I tell you, that will hurt because this is the last game of the regular season.
Oh,
you get
yes.
ejected, you got to sit out the next game.
Right, so it'll be
And
a
that
playoff
would be
game.
their first round playoff game. And if they ejected Gaetan, that would hurt them significantly in the first round of the playoffs.
Does he not have a mic he can speak into?
I don't know.
He has a notepad. He's writing something down.
Yeah, I mean, that's what the White Hat does. They give their signals and whatnot. Of course, I don't know if maybe there's problems with the mic if they're not using it, but yeah, it was hard to hear up here.
He's giving a thumb.
Well, we'll know if 8-8 ain't out there no more. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes, it is.
They are ejecting him, so they have ejected my cousin. We ain't going to put up with that nonsense.
on,
My fam,
cuz.
we'll gather up tonight. And
Yeah,
Wow.
go for a ride.
So Gaetan takes his helmet off. He heads over to the sideline. And
is he still saying something?
He is headed out of there.
He's taking his time.
Yep.
Coach is still out there. He ain't happy either.
Yep.
I can hear you.
So they're definitely still having some discussion over there. And so with 6:09 to go here in the third, the Cards lead 48-13. And after an ejection, they're still discussing things out there on the field, but they did eject Gaetan.
That's a quick ejection as well.
And now the Cardinals offense is on the field, lining up here, waiting on the whistle to allow them to go.
Your primo is gone, Jones.
Yep, 1st and 10, ball spotted at the 27-yard line. Melanson in the backfield, takes a snap. He's going to fake the handoff to Adon, heads over to the left side. He's got some room over there, trying to break through the middle.
That was so close, man.
Looked like a shoestring tackle by trying to see who was. That wasn't Lujan, is it?
No.
No, because he's over here.
Here's number 3.
3. So 3 is Navarrete, and he gets a shoestring tackle. I mean, Melanson just almost broke it. He did pick up the first down. It's 1st and 10. Melanson and Adon Baeza in the backfield. Trips to the right, one to the left. They hand it to Adon this time, and he gets hit in the backfield, but he stays on his feet, bobs out to the right side, and he's going to end up losing about 1. He kept it alive for a while.
He could have lost almost 5, but he broke it out to 1, huh?
Yep.
Kind of like
I got a message here that says Hasiel player of the game. I may have to give 2 here, because I don't know how you could, I don't know how you could not give it to Melanson. Who
Maybe
broke
you have to
the
give him a special
10,000? Yeah,
that happens every other weekend. Let's give it to somebody else.
That is true. That
he's
is
going
true.
deep.
And he wouldn't care.
Here comes
He
the
throws
ball.
it in, and who catches that?
Lord.
The
don't know
Lord
how he caught that, but he got it.
He
came back and got it.
As another touchdown.
Eunice.
So that is a 20. We'll call it a 20-yard. I don't even know.
Let's say 25.
20-yard touchdown pass to Lord.
Wrap it up, boys. It's getting close.
You know, once again, what I do on these stats is I was trying to keep them at the beginning just to see when he got to that 10,000, but my stats are not very good looking. So what I always do is I just, our coaching staff, and Leo's going to punch that one through, and he's going to score again. And the Cardinals lead 54-13.
55 now.
55-13. So your score, Eunice 55, Jal 13. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Shout out to our sponsors, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Outlaw Grill, Guns Up Services, Eunice Health Clinic, Badger Hydrovac, City of Eunice, Debbie's Country Kitchen, Cardinal Hardware, Redbird Garage, Eunice Wrecker, and Thomas Welding.
Hey, shout out to Miss Christina Cole and our Cole Pick. She's usually out here taking pictures. They've been out here. Her and Corey both been out here taking pictures, and we appreciate them. You know, Miss Cole took a position at Hobbs, so she left the schools, and we're going to miss her for sure. We're definitely going to miss her here. Doing the pictures and whatnot. I know they're planning to stay. So they are here, and not sure if they're going to stick around and keep doing what they do as far as photographs for us or not. But we'll definitely visit and see. I know they're planning to stay here as far as where they live and whatnot.
I think they got a new big old lens or something, because I think it's as big around as my head.
Oh yeah, well
that's huge, man.
That's a large lens right there.
How do they carry that cannon?
So here goes Leo. He's going to boom it down the field. It's going to skip down through the middle.
Goes all the way down.
All the way to the 5. They do pick it up way back there, though, which gives a lot of room, and they're going to knock someone out of bounds. I believe that was number 3 again, Navarrete.
Yeah, number 3 was pushed out of bounds by 42 for the Eunice Cardinals.
42 is Sean Ruiz.
A senior, actually.
Yep. Once again, it is senior night. And, some great seniors from both teams.
And I believe Gaetan is a senior for the Jal Panthers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's definitely a senior. You've got him and
Lujan?
Well, yeah, I was going to say you've got him on their side, kind of that middle linebacker, tough guy that plays fullback, tight end. And then you've got Jones on the other side. That was my talk in the pregame about them
cousins
being
versus
cousins. And Look at that over there. We got a little kid over there. Look at that.
That's a future Cardinal.
And so in the backfield, they're going to take snap. Ornelas does. He's going to hand it right up the middle. Pushing forward, I think that was Lujan.
Yes, sir, that was Lujan, and he was brought down by number 5'4" for the Eunice Cardinals.
5'4" is Jones, Tyson Jones, another senior, T-man. Lujan did pick up about 3. He's over the 25 to about the 26-yard line, where it'll be second. We'll call it 7. Some subs on the defensive side as Melanson comes off the field, and coming in was Lord.
So Gaetan's going to have to sit out a game if he was injected. Is that what you were saying earlier?
Yeah, and that would be the first round of the playoffs. If you know, if Joe gets in, and I'm assuming that they will, and you know, that would hurt. They throw it over there to the right side, making the catch, bobbing, weaving, and then sprinting forward, trying to see who that is as the Cardinals sling them down.
There's
and there comes a late flag over there on the sideline. Starting to get some jawing between the two teams. That was Navarrete with that catch. He did a little bob weave over there.
Behind them, yeah.
So we'll see what the call is. They're going to pick it up and wave it off.
Wave it off.
He didn't hit him hard enough, he said.
Yeah. So they're going to move it forward. It's going to be 3rd down and about 1. Shout out to our chain gang. As I mentioned earlier, we talked a little crash about them the last time I was up here, and then I was the,
he said
the
a
wrong.
Little. He
I
said
was
a
the
little.
wrong one. Now,
carried like for 4 minutes.
I will say that the chain gang told me that they felt like the officials were wrong in the way they had them set up.
Yeah.
But
you don't question officials, right?
They thought I was right on that part, but what I was saying about them being wrong was
just
not
out of
quite
the
right.
hands there.
And that was a great pass, and just right off the tips of the fingers, running down the sidelines over there on the side. And
there's a flag on the field.
Oh, back here, that's in the area of holding usually, or a late hit on a QB, one or the other. And that flag is.
They're going backwards.
Yeah, it's going to have to be holding then. So let's see what they march off here.
Yeah, it's probably.
So they push them back and trying to get it reset. Yeah, they're all the way back to about the 22-yard line, where it'll make it 3rd. We'll call it 11, a long 11.
Long 11, pretty close to 12, right?
Yeah, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. In the backfield is Ornelas. He's going to take the snap, looking down the field. He's trying to set that screen up, and he does. Oh, and they were right where they needed to be. Is that Lujan?
Oh, yes, it is.
Driving forward.
Lowering his shoulder,
getting a first down. He's going to lower his shoulder and punch forward for a first down.
It's Giles Panthers what?
Zayden Lujan with the first down. We ain't got to say that a lot tonight.
No, we haven't.
But we definitely got to say it right
That was actually a good call right there.
Oh, that's a good play. And Lujan caught it in traffic, turned on the afterburners, and pushed forward.
Yeah, if they can get that screen pass set up right, it works pretty good for them.
And getting Meek jumped back, but just barely missed him.
I keep getting those little alarms on my phone from the notice from the house where people are coming up to the front door.
Trick or treat.
So, ball spotted about the 35. Ornelas in the backfield, takes the snap.
Oh, he's going to keep it.
The handoff, come around this side. He had a little room. He has a little stiff arm there. And he's going to push forward and get to about the 40, maybe picks up 6. They're going to spot him at the 40 or the 41.
He went back like 3 yards, man.
Yeah, they did take him back a little bit. I try to call it like I see it, and that looked like
they robbed him 3 yards.
Then it looked like they took him another half yard right
3
there.
3 yards and a half, man.
Yeah.
But nobody's watching.
So they spotted him just short of the 40. Make it second and a long 5.
18 seconds left in the quarter.
Yeah, I think the buzzer's going to go off unless Giles speeds it up right here. Under 10 seconds to go.
Going deep, boys.
Ornelas standing in the shotgun. And I think he's just going to stand there and let the clock go to 0.
He doesn't realize
he's ready. He takes the snap right as the buzzer's going to sound. They pitch it over to Lujan. Lujan's it over to the right side. He's going to be close to another first down, maybe a yard short. The clock went to 0, but there was no horn. There goes the horn.
It was a low,
and so the
short
end
horn.
of 3. During the timeout or during the break here, we usually don't have a very long one. I'm going to play some of these.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to throw in a couple of our senior deals here that we had. Let's see here. Let me see if I can get us going here. Oh, shoot. No wonder I can't.
Cardinals 55.
Janice.
So anyway, I just wanted to run through that one again, let everybody hear it. I know we had Tyson Jones that went down while we were talking. Yeah, and he was grabbing at his right knee, and so, or one of his knees, and he's over on the side now. It is 4th and about 3.
There's a flag on the play.
Yeah.
Against Eunice, I think.
It's going to be a Eunice, so that'll give him the first down. So Jones hobbling down the side here, kind of clutching at that knee. Looks like maybe the left knee. 11 minutes to go in this ball game. It's 55-13 is your score.
15-yard penalty.
You know, that is the thing that makes it so tough in these games like this. I mean, you've got all of your starters still on the field. You're up big, and you know, and I know it's going to come down to those criteria points, and I always preach about it. But man, the last thing you need is some of your studs hurt right here at the end, and so Ornala's looking down the field. He's under some pressure. He's got a bunch of folks chasing him, and he's going to get taken down there about the 32-yard line.
The first one was Garcia.
Yeah.
Big 7'6" out involved as well. Hacker and number 2.
Big 7'6" in there, and that is Manny Galvan, a senior. And 2 is Jesse Ornelas. And so Jones flexing that knee over here on the sideline. They're looking at him, and man,
doing a few tests on him out there.
With Joneses and knees, that's always worrisome when you see that. I've had 4 of those ACL reconstructions, and Chloe now's had 2. So handing it right up the middle, that is Lujan. He's going to push forward all the way to about the 25-yard line. And going down awkwardly, trying to see who that was. There was 2 Cardinals that were slow getting up, and one of them still down.
I want to say that's 13, boss. He's holding his hand.
Giancarlo, maybe, GC?
Yes, sir. I think it's either 13 or 7-3, but I don't think it's a 7-3.
Down on the field, I think, is Giancarlo, maybe. Trying to see, I can't
tell at the angle he's at.
They got a crowd around him, and he hasn't gotten up, so he's still laying down there.
You got both sides of the coaches out there.
Yep. So they're all down on the ground. I believe Jow has an actual trainer on staff. We did years ago, but we haven't for several years.
Where's Mr. Miyagi? He's not here tonight.
Driving a bus somewhere.
He's driving a bus somewhere.
So they're going to help him up. Is that GC?
Good.
Yes.
It is GC.
I think they knocked one out in the way they were touching his sternum. You think about it, you have all them people pile up on you, and he's not that big of a kid.
Slow, but
well, and you get a little. You definitely don't want it to be anything with a head, because with all of those concussion protocol, now you end up setting out 10 days, and he could miss the first round of the playoffs too. And of course, you know, that's the least of your worries. You want the kid to be okay.
Oh, yeah.
But I know how kids are, because I was one
they don't
long,
miss a
long,
game.
long, long time ago. They don't want to miss a game.
You were a kid?
There was a time. And 9:35 to go here.
He's a scraggly little kid, wasn't he?
It was way back. Ornala's in the backfield, trying to see who that is beside him.
That's Lujan.
Lujan sitting to his left. He takes the snap,
He's
fakes
gonna
the
keep it.
handoff, going to head over to the left side, trying to put him
Oh,
over.
beautiful job. Open field tackle by who?
Tackle by Hasi.
There you go.
Hasi doing it on both sides of the ball. Yeah, Hasi doing his thing out there for sure.
Half a yard there.
And that's a difficult job.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a big old boy. Ornelas is a big old boy.
Yeah.
Hasi was up for the challenge.
Yeah, for sure. So.
Punching numbers over there.
Yeah, I'm over here trying to. We're getting close to the end of this thing. We're on a running clock at 8:50. I mean, you're talking. I mean, a max of 8-10 minutes if it stays like this, and there's no big stoppages.
No timeouts.
And this game should be over pretty soon if we can stay healthy. Ornala's going to throw it down the field. He throws it
Lord
up.
comes back for
Lord comes up and intercepts it.
Lord said, I'll take that.
Oh, still on his feet.
Still on his feet. He's going to. Oh, he's still on his feet. He's breaking away from the 20, the 30, the 40.
Blockers.
He's to midfield. He's got a couple of people to beat. He's trying to turn the corner.
Oh, and the quarterback slings him out of bounds.
Slung down out of bounds, but not before he runs it back for about 65, 70 yards. Lord giveth, and he definitely taketh away right there.
The blockers forgot to block that one guy who had a block.
One guy.
He had 4 people blocking for him, and they just ran him out by him.
Lord with a heck of a game.
You're going to have a tough choice there, boss.
Oh, man, Lord's got 3 touchdowns. He's got a pick and a return for like 60 yards.
But he ain't got no 10,000 yards.
A 44-yard touchdown, a 20-yard touchdown.
Johnny got to come up with some extra tickets.
Yeah, I may have to be passing out some extra Johnny tickets this week.
Better get his permission first. You're going to hand it off to Baez over here.
Adon heads over to the left side. He gets rode out of bounds, but not
said
before he picks up.
Rode hard out of bounds.
He said rolled out of bounds.
7:30 to go here in
Was
the
he a
ball
pony
game. He looked like a pony
Or
right there.
something.
My little pony for a second. Second and about
Like a
2.
Shetland pony.
Ball spotted about the 26.
Look kind of meaner than a regular
I'm
pony.
telling you,
He bites, right?
Looked more like a pit bull, though. He was
bites.
fighting. He was battling. He was carrying that guy
He's
down
a little
the
beast,
field.
bro. That's all I got to say. He's a little
I
beast,
agree.
man.
Melanson in the shotgun. He's got Baeza over to his right. He's going to take the snap, hands it to Baeza. Baeza plowing forward. He's still on his feet.
Taking
He's
hits and a
spinning,
flag on the
still
play.
Pushing. Flags fly, but not before Baeza gets well.
And there it is.
Oh,
That's a
there
well
comes
flag
late
right there.
one.
Yeah.
Because the way they threw him down,
Well, after the
yes.
way after the whistle.
He slammed him into
We'll
the ground.
see what happens here. Is I'm seeing some talking out there. I'm seeing
there's
people
some
dancing
frustration
around
on the-
and waving. Well, I think on both sides.
Yeah.
I'm not
He's trying to find who put
I'm
it
not
on.
going to say it's all frustration on
No,
John. I see some
but-
Eunice kids kind of waving their hands
Little
in there
jawing a little
and
bit.
talking a little smack, I'm sure. You know, anytime you have Eunice and Jai, you're going to have that.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just
No,
the
you
way it's
won't.
been.
Oh, I've never heard
The way
of
it's
that.
always been.
Crazy.
Lord grabbing at his right hamstring now.
Yeah, they used to kind of knuckle up after the game every now and then, too. I
Yeah.
remember.
Oh, man, there was a time where
I know.
there were some cleachy pits with people in them after the game.
He said,
Or right in front of the gym once that I remember.
So there was some sort of penalty called on Eunice, then a personal foul at the end called on Jow.
Offsetting.
I believe you're right.
So I'm assuming they'll replay the down if that's the case, or is it one of them during the play, one of them after the play? We'll see what happens here.
Because the whistle had blown when they threw the second one.
Yeah. A shout out to Vernon. We appreciate you. Saw you out there on the field earlier, so we appreciate you now with us.
Oh, we're walking it off against Eunice.
Walking this way. Who knows what they'll do? Maybe
They're going to walk in and walk it back. Watch.
watching from
You see?
Wisconsin.
Now they're going to walk it back.
after they got home from Brazil.
No,
the
after the
Fullers.
play.
So
You see they're walking back and forth.
they're walking back and forth.
He's getting his steps
put it
in.
where they're going to put it.
Hey, shout out to Miss Webb and Zach Webb, former Eunice Cardinal, and Miss Webb, one of our Employee Spotlight recipients. They're at the Texas Tech College Rodeo.
Oh, wow.
And so Webb over there competing at Texas Tech. That's pretty
Best of
special.
luck. Best of luck out there.
Absolutely. Shout out to them. 6:40 to go here in the fourth in this ball game. Melanson takes the snap, looking down the field, throws it over to the left side. Baeza got a little room. He's going to push through, and he is going to go in. Baeza with the 15-yard touchdown reception.
Making the score 61-13
Hey,
in
go
favor
for
of the
two
Eunice
and we'll
Cardinals.
finish it.
We haven't gone for two for a while, huh?
Yeah, it's a good time to do it.
Since we got Primo. Primo's already out there. Look at him.
Oh, yeah.
Primo got out there in a hurry.
And Jones.
He said, let me kick it.
Oh, they're going to kick it.
Yep.
I was thinking they
The
might
other
go.
Primo.
Yeah, when you
One's
said
cousin,
Primo,
one's Primo, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
if they run it in, it'd be a 50-point right there. Be done.
Yeah, Jones is hobbling. He's still over here on the side, hoping that knee is okay for sure. As they take the snap, they're going to put it down.
Jolly didn't even
pick
rush.
it up and through the middle. And so another extra point by my main man, Leo. And the Cardinals lead 62-13. You know, the 2-point conversion there would have ended this thing and got us out of here.
Maybe they want to play a little more.
I guess so. Yeah, for sure. Shout out to our sponsors there, Charlie.
We've got the Eunice Pump and Supply, the Eunice Public Schools, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Outlaw Grill, Guns Up Services, Thomas Welding, Eunice Wrecker, Redbird Garage, Cardinal Hardware, Debbie's Country Kitchen, City of Eunice, Badger Hydrovac, and Eunice Health Clinic.
Have we had Lord at a player game this year?
I'm thinking you've got the first two of the second game.
He's had a lot of really good games. I just don't know that we've selected him. He's got 3 touchdowns here today and a
Or did
pick
Meat
that he
beat him out of that
returned.
one?
That's what I was wondering. I know that we've had Melanson at some point over the last year for sure, and you could always go with Melanson, and 10,000 yards is 10,000 yards. I mean, that's absolutely amazing.
I mean, honestly, there's no, in my point of view,
Shoot,
there's
I'll
no
just
doubt
buy
about
the
it.
kid lunch myself for doing that, man.
You've got Hasiel, who's had one heck of a game, too, on both sides of the ball. Going to take the kickoff right there is Jal. They're going to get drugged down there by a host of Cardinals. And there's people flying around over there.
A little pushing and shoving going on.
I'm telling you, there's a lot of mouthing going on out there.
Somebody's
down for the Cardinals, for the Panthers.
Uh-oh, we've got a Panther down
That's
on the
number
field.
5. Oh, he's getting up slowly.
Number 5, that is Ian Faulkner. Faulkner slow to get up. He did jump up, though, and now he's headed over. So 5:54 on a running clock here in this game. And even though both teams have coaches on the field out there visiting with their teams, the clock is running. Oh, it's stopped now. Okay.
It was a delay stop.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna
Billy's
scream at
ready
Billy.
to go too, huh?
Yeah. It's 9 o'clock.
Yeah,
I was actually hoping we'd get out of here in time to maybe do some trick-or-treating, you know.
Yeah, I need some candy.
Well, me too. Going to go out there and get me a Snicker. Either that or go rob some little kids for bags. And
I got a little kid that's
right there. I like that song.
my mind's playing tricks on me.
Dun, dun, dun,
Going to
dun,
run it
dun,
right
dun,
up the
dun,
middle. You
dun,
know?
dun, dun, dun.
And so dragging down there.
What is it? This year Halloween fell on a weekend.
That's Lujan.
Me and Charlie and the boys went trick-or-treating.
I'm
Kirk
talking about.
Pascal.
That can't be good when he smiles like that over there, huh?
Kirk Pascal says Bo Langley knocked a guy out in front of the Eunice gym at a jowl game once, and Travis Pearson got in trouble for all of it. I will never forget it. I watched it happen. Cops, it was Bo Langley.
Go get him. What's the statute? I think the statute of limitations run that,
yeah,
Kirk,
it's
my
probably
man.
run. They're going to hand it to Lujan. Lujan pushes ahead. The Cardinals jump on his back there. They rode him around a while, but not before he picked up a few yards.
Kind of like a gator roll on him, huh?
Yep. 4:40 to go here in this ball game, 62-13.
He just threw him under the bus, huh? He was Bo Langley.
It was him.
Man,
I seen it.
I don't want
to
to
do
point.
nothing with you.
He said, I don't want to point any fingers, but it was that guy right there, and he enjoys long walks in the park, and his favorite color is blue.
He's been holding out for 20 years. He has a free conscience now, right? I'm good.
So third, we'll call it 3. Ball about the 46-yard line. Trips to the left, 1 to the right. Lujan and Ornelas in the backfield. Ornelas going to run the little option. Pitches it to Lujan. Lujan under pressure.
Man.
And coming up and hitting. Trying to see who that number is.
Lopez.
That is 10. Lucas Lopez out there playing defense, and he came up and delivered a hit for
one
sure.
One got up a little wheezy, I think.
Well, one is Lujan, and he's, like I said, he's been a little banged up most of the year.
Got banged up again.
Another one of those seniors for this JAL team. His dad helped me with their getting me those audio clips of all their kids and sending them over to us, and I definitely appreciate it. You know, it's hard to coordinate with high school kids because they don't like to always do what you want them to do, but they got them to us. 4th and 2. Here we go. They're going to pitch it to this side, trying to turn the corner, and it's going to be close. Depends on the spot, right, left spot. If it's a right foot spot, he got it. If it's a left foot spot, they stopped him.
I think they're going to give it to him, or they're going to measure it.
They set it down.
Pretty close.
He picked it up. He was going to throw it to the guy in the middle. I think the guy on that side thought this guy was marking it.
They're both dancing, man.
So they both kind of moved around, and now they've set it down.
Jazz lost like 4 yards out there.
And they're going to spot it and say that it's good.
That's that first down.
They're shouting out to Manuel Pargas, Clay Vincent, and who else?
Beto Gonzalez.
Beto Gonzalez over there running
the
the
new
chain
game.
The chain game. We appreciate them as well.
They did a great job tonight.
Shout out to Chloe again. Chloe was helping a lot.
She was over. Got it going on.
She was over even beating on Bud Hobbs' door trying to get his TV hooked up for him so he could watch and listen to the game.
Bud called the cops on this. There's a girl that's real persistent to get some candy.
This trick or treater. She won't quit knocking out there.
She's with the big tall fella.
Shout out to my daughter Jada, my grandbabies Jace and Isla. Shout out to Bryce. Of course, Billy and Chloe back watching and listening, so we appreciate you.
Shout out to my mom, sister, and my nephew Dion. They're out there at the house watching.
Yeah.
Dion Sanders.
Shout out to my mom. My mom's been really sick all week.
Really?
Has pneumonia.
Ooh.
And anyway, she's back home. Been trying to check on her every couple hours, and
take care of them mamas, man.
Yeah, for sure. So ball spotted at the 49. Shout out to Dottie. He was messaging me earlier, said something about the cops messing with him in Hobbs. I'll have to figure that out when we get done here. Ball spotted at the 49.
Oh, no, I was going 90, Dad. I was just going 90.
Lujan pushing through. He's dragging Cardinals everywhere.
He's earning them yards, I'll tell you that much.
I'm telling you, he's getting hit and then pushing forward.
He's going to be sort of.
Where did Dottie learn how to drive that fast?
Oh, no.
148 on this clock.
The apple didn't fall far from that tree.
13. Coming off the field there is 42, and then he stopped and turned around and went back, and that is Sean Ruiz. A lot of different young men out there. Joel Sosa out there on the field. Getting to see some new folks and some new spots.
Some playing time.
Ornelas takes a snap, just going to run right up the middle. They're trying to get to him. They do.
About coming off,
they drag him out.
Like he might have got
by Hasi. He got the first down. But.
You know, Hasi, another one of those that'll return next year. This Cardinal team has got a good group of kids coming back next year.
I think our future is pretty bright.
And that middle school looks really good this year.
Yes.
You know, I think our volleyball team, too, is so young. I think we're going to have a couple of pretty good years coming up as well. Talking to Sammy Blevins the other night at the church, we had a little deal over there. And I think it's going to be a pretty good next 2 or 3 years for the volleyball team as well.
Yeah, I definitely agree. So 1st and 10 JAL, the ball spotted just inside the 40. They're going to take the handoff, hand it right up to Lujan. Lujan right up the middle. He's pushing, he's dragging, he's still going, and he gets tackled out of bounds.
Man,
they drove him
very close.
Yeah, it would have not surprised me at all if they'd have thrown the flag there and give him a little extra, but they didn't. And that'll make it second and
17
about
seconds.
7.
That's probably the last play right there.
It is going to run to 0, and I think that'll do it. Ornella's going to send his team up to the line of scrimmage, though, and they're trying to hurry up and get one more. Ornella's is like, let's get on the play. And so he's going to take the snap, going to try to pass it. He's got some pressure. He throws it down the field.
Mary.
And it will not get there. The ball falls to the turf, and the game is over. The Cardinals 62, Panthers 13. Shout out to our Eunice Public School Employee Spotlight recipient. That was Miss Lacey Gardner-Ramos. We appreciate you. Thank you for all that you do.
Congratulations, Lacey, my neighbor down the street.
Shout out to my wife. She's at home with Waddy Brandon. They're over there.
Speedster.
They made it over there to the house to get warmed up. So anyway, as far as our, moving forward, it's all going to depend whether we have a game next week as to what the seating and selection show does. That'll be Sunday. As I mentioned, it is a mess. The most logical thing for them to do would put us in the 3 spot. I think that makes sense. But I just don't know that that's what they'll do, and I don't think that there's any criteria that says that that's what they have to do.
That's what we want, right?
It's going to be an interesting one. As far as the player of the game, here's what I do, and I don't think my main man, Elijah Melanson, would have a problem with this.
No.
I think you could give it to a lot of different folks. I think Hazi had a heck of a game today and could very easily be your player of the game. I got to say, though, the Lord giveth and he taketh away. I think he taketh away the player of the game tonight. Yep. He had some great catches.
Interception.
Interception and about a 65, 70-yard run back before he finally got taken down. He's got a 44-yard touchdown catch, a 20-yard touchdown catch, another 20-plus yard touchdown catch.
He had an outstanding game.
Outstanding game. Yep. And so as much as I'd like to pick them all, I think Elijah Melanson will be happy with the 10,000 yards, and I'm sure they're going to have some good things with him. And I think I'll give it tonight to my main man, Lord, as he had a great game. Dyson Lord be our player of the game for tonight. A lot of different people could have been it. There is no doubt. With that said, Elijah Melanson, I have no doubt that he passed the number 4 spot, and I figure, based on the numbers that I think I saw, I think he passed the number 3 spot. I won't know until probably Sunday when those numbers all get processed and entered. Those are the official numbers, but I think he's probably now in the top 3 passing quarterbacks in New Mexico high school football history in passing yards, and I have no doubt he's in the top 2 for passing touchdowns in New Mexico high school football history. Elijah Melanson, you're our honorary player of the game and of the year and of everything else that we want to throw at you. So our Outlaw Grill player of the game will go to Dyson Lord. Our employee spotlight to Lacey Gardner-Ramos. We appreciate you guys. Any final thoughts?
Oh, good job. Keep moving forward, Cardinals.
Nice game. I like it.
We will be covering, I'm sure, some volleyball this week. I just don't know what. They usually send us that coverage schedule about
Sunday evening.
Yeah, Sunday evening. So we'll let you know when we're on here next. But anyway, for Evie, and our prayers and thoughts are with Evie and her family.
Yes, 100%.
Definitely. But for Evie and everyone back at One Radio Square, TJ and all the group, Rosendo Caballero, Charlie Fairbrush, I'm Jimmy Jones. Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen.